The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, the CDC has tasked each of us with creating a public announcement in the form of a video game. What will we come up with soon?
Shall we play a game?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan, the video game podcast that barely reviews games at all. I'm your host, Caleb Schweiss.
Caleb Craig.
Zach.
And Cameron.
And today, instead of reviewing Sonic, because I just couldn't fucking bring myself to play another goddamn second of that goddamn fucking game, we are going to play around with an idea that I had as I woke up this morning, trying to figure out what the fuck I was going to do. So here's the premise. Okay. Chris Redfield of the CDC has come to us.
Chris Redfield.
I don't actually know what his name is. So it might be Robert Redfield, which is also hilarious.
It is something Redfield, though. You're right.
Yeah, it is his name.
Let's just go with Chris. I like that.
He has come to us and tasked us with creating an informative, yet fun.
It's Robert Redfield.
Fucking, I knew it. Okay, Robert Redfield, star of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, also leader of the CDC, also, awesome. Tasks us with creating a video game that's informative yet entertaining for people during the coronavirus outbreak. What will we come up with? Who the fuck knows? I've already got like 6 or 7 ideas floating around in my head. I'm super excited to get into this. And I wish we would have beat Sonic, but you know what? Here's what happened, guys, okay? We do this thing where we don't play games until the last minute. And now Cameron used to be the only one that would do this thing. And that's why we had Cameron go first and me go second, because usually I'm pretty okay on getting stuff done on time. This one, no. Okay, so here's what happened. I bought it on PlayStation 3. You can save whenever you want. Cameron said, no, that's bullshit. If I have to suffer, you have to suffer. I said, okay.
It's just the rules.
It is. Them's the rules. But Cameron beat the game on time in the necessary allotted time frame for us to review it today, which we're not doing, obviously. And then he gave it to me, and then I played it, and I just kind of I had played the first few levels on the PS3. I had kind of messed around with the game, kind of learning the layout of the levels. And so I kind of went through, got to, I think, the last phase of the second section, and I died and I lost, because the old game, you just have to restart the game when you lose all your lives. Mm-hmm. And I'm playing it on the Retron 5, which is, of course, a tool. It's like the big machine. It's like the NSA machine in Batman Dark Knight, where it's like, okay, well, we know this is wrong, but we're going to do it to find this one guy, and then we're going to shut this shit down, right? But the problem is you have it, so you're always tempted to use it in every possible moment, even though you know it's wrong. So the Retron 5 is beautiful. It's a wonderful machine, but it has save states. And Cameron, when he discovered that, because he was playing on the Retron 3 or something like that.
Retron 3
does not have save states. He was like, no, you can't use save states. That's bullshit. And I said, okay. And so I played the first level over the course of 2.5 days, over and over and over and over and over again, left the console on to not use a save state, and I gathered 51 lives in Sonic. 51! And I proceeded to fly through the game, semi-slowly, very, very conservative with my coins, always trying to grab at least one ring to make sure that if I get hit, I just drop the ring. If pick it up, go forth. Had some problems with one of the Eggbert fights, or Eggman. What's his fucking name?
Eggman.
Dr.
Eggman, yeah.
Dr.
Dr.
Egbert.
Robotnik.
Robotnik, yeah. Dr. Robotnik. I don't know why I keep calling him these random names.
Well, Eggman is like his nickname that they call him.
Oh, okay,
Dr.
okay.
Egbert.
But his actual name is Robotnik.
Okay. Stupid tactics in some of the fights. I found a really cheap-ass way that reminded me a lot of Shovel Knight to beat him, in the one where he like spears the ground and pulls the platform from under you. I found if you get him in the corner and you jump on him, it'll just endlessly jump, and do like a lot of damage really quick.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to repeat that, and so I lost like 4 or 5 lives, and I was like, hey, never mind, I'm just going to beat it, because it's not really that hard of a fight. You just have to not be stupid. So, got through that, and then I get to the fucking underwater area, and this area sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, the first 2, I lost a few lives.
So I quickly found out about the whole how you could stock up on lives thing. So I did the same thing. And then one night I get to the labyrinth area, but it's time for bed. Can't save it, no save state. So I just hit pause, turn off the monitor, go to bed. Hey, I'll pick this up when I get back from work the next day. Next day I get home, the fucking power's out. The fucking power went out.
Jesus.
Oh my god, I was so fucking angry. And like, why the universe would fucking do that to me? Anyways, I had to start all over.
Oh, feel the
There you
anger.
go.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's very reminiscent of Joe and I when we were trying to play Fable 3. Like, Fable 3 was the most cursed game this podcast has ever known. I mean, Joe was doing the like the thing to farm money, and then like, what exactly happened to him? He like the game.
So he was cheating to farm money, is what you're saying?
Yeah, because you can let the game go and it'll gather money while you're going. So he had that happen, but then his mom, he left it on and his mom turned it off.
Yeah.
And then he had to redo it again, and I think something else happened, like it glitched. Or no, and then his controller died the first time, and then it like brings up the screen that's like, hey, plug in your fucking controller.
And it didn't gather money?
No, and it paused the game, yeah. And then the second time he tried to do it, his mom was like, oh, Joseph forgot to turn off his console. And then she turns it off, and so he loses all of it then. And meanwhile, on my end, I'm sitting there playing, like, okay, gathering money, buying property, just like amassing this fortune, because I know the end of the game is really expensive from what I've heard. And so I'm like, hey, I'm just going to like do this bullshit like dagger farming minigame where I just create dagger after dagger after dagger, getting more and more and more money as I go along. Mm-hmm. And I was getting a lot of funds. And then, of course, I was bankrolling on all these properties that I kept buying, and then I'd buy more properties, and that's the beauty of Fable, is like you just make this amazing, this real estate, you become a real estate mogul, right? And that's how you beat the game. And I was doing that, it was super great, everything was awesome, and then the power went out on me, and I was like, okay, when did I save? And I pulled up the save, and it was a long time ago. It was like an hour and 40 minutes ago of me just doing this. And I had gained like 300,000, 400,000 gold in that time, and it was all gone. So I'm freaking out, super pissed, like, oh my god, fuck this game. Like, what are the odds of that? Like, what are the odds of the fucking power just blipping? It was just like a brownout. It was like just like, boop, boop, off, on. Doesn't matter. Everything's gone. Xbox is cursed. And then, since it's Xbox 360, the most retardedly built piece of machinery in the last 20 years, 50% failure rate overall. After the much larger percentage of failure in the very beginning, I'm sitting there playing it, and another thing happened, because it's got the most sensitive fucking sensor of all time. I had one cord as I was streaming down near the thing, and I moved that cord because it was my microphone cord, and it went over that sensor, and the Xbox turned off from the sensor, from the fucking cord. And I was like, so I lost another hour, and I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on with this game? And so I'm fucking pissed. I turn it on, and I'm playing it again on the stream, and I'm like, god damn it, this is so fucking bullshit. And then my foot, I like move a little bit, and I bump the Xbox, and it tips onto its side. And then I just hear this grinding hell sound, and it's like, ah! And then I open up the disc tray. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck just happened? And the disc is just fucking ruined. right? It's just devastated, and the game won't load anymore.
That
Can't
happened,
load the game.
That happened to me with Assassin's Creed 2 when I was in high school. I was so pissed.
It's such a piece of shit. You know what happens when you knock your PS3 over? Nothing, because it's made competently.
I told you I used to be an Xbox in the last episode. I used to be Xbox and like that shit and the Red Ring of Death, and I'm like PlayStation for life now.
Yeah, and okay, so then I digitally buy the game for $20. I'm like, whatever, I'll just buy it because why not? Why not? Here you go, Dylan. You have a digital copy of this game now. It's yours. It's all yours because you can't have the physical copy because it's fucking gashed to pieces because of this piece of shit machine. And then, you know, as I finish downloading it, I get a text from Jake saying, "Hey, did you need Fable 3? Because I was just at the Dollar General down here, and they have them for $5, physical copies." And I was like, what? Like, what are the odds of all of these things happening at once? It's just ridiculous. So Sonic is like the light version of that because we've been cursed. I honestly...
I had none of that when I played Fable 3.
It was
an easy, nice experience.
Yeah, Cameron... This is Cameron's Fable 3 with Sonic. You beat the game, though.
Yes, I did. And yes, I think we do it to ourselves, though. We okay, we got to beat this game, both of us, in a fucking week. And then we destroy ourselves, and we hate the game because of it, and hate our lives
well,
because
you
of
guys, you guys tried to play it a little sooner, but that whole thing with the Retron controller happened.
That's
so, I mean,
another
you
thing.
guys had,
okay, I have the fucking Retron all hooked up, right? Got that, shitty-ass fucking Retron controller. It would not fucking sync. I went and bought new fucking batteries for it. I was looking online on forums to see, hey, what the fuck? Why can't this thing fucking work? And it's like, oh, well, it's, those were only excuse, to tide you over till you got a real controller anyway. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I went on forums and they said, yeah, you better make sure it's like an OG controller because there are some issues with third-party controllers, even though if they have the same, pin connector. So I decided, okay, I'm not going to fuck with that. I'm just going to get an OG controller. Called up game stores around here. They only have fucking third-party controllers. I'm like, fine. Okay, I'm just going to go to fucking Amazon and send it expedited. So I fucking went online, found a decent controller, and set it to like 1 day shipping. I was going to pay an extra $4 fucking dollars to get it here as soon as possible. It didn't fucking arrive until the next week. I still need to go talk to him about, hey, I selected expedited, but you guys did not fucking expedite it. And so, yeah.
So it really is your Fable 3.
Yeah, I guess. But it's
your
more
cross
of
to
like
bear.
the horrors of Retron than it is Sonic, though.
Yeah, and I played it all day for like 3 days, and I was losing every single life because I'm on the underwater level where you're chasing Robotnik, and the water's filling up the thing. But the problem is that I don't have any rings, and the checkpoint, when you die, you go back to a checkpoint, you have 0 rings.
I know
And
exactly what you're talking about.
there's a lot of enemies around. There's one shield that you can pick up, so you can take one hit, and then the second hit kills you. And I could not pass that. I was like, I haven't spent time with my family. I haven't done anything all week. I've been playing this stupid fucking game, and I just turned it off. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And then I messaged you guys. I was like, I'm not going to play this game for another second. Like, I'll play on Saturday when we do our group stream, but I'm not fucking touching Sonic. Because I wanted to kill me when I was playing this game. I wanted me to die. I was so mad. I was like, I'm ruining my life here trying to play this fucking game that I don't even like right now. Like, it's, we'll give it its fair shake when we review it, but like, how unfair is that? There's no rings to be found. The fucking thing is filling up with water. You got spikes coming out of the walls. You got fucking little shitlord fish shooting you. And then you're drowning. There's no oxygen bubbles to get, so you have to haul ass and be reckless, but you can't be reckless because there's spikes that are going to go up your ass at any moment. Fuck this game, man. Fuck it. It is so fucking bullshit. I do like it in some ways, but I do. It's so ridiculous, though. Like, what? How unfair can you possibly be? Oh. And then the thing is like, to not have rings, that's just evil. It's just evil. And then anytime you get hit by anything in this fucking game, he launches to the side or back. And then I get hit with the shield on, but the problem with getting hit is he gets fucking bitch slapped half a mile across the screen into another thing that hits you every time. in this fucking Sonic game. You're like, oh, you took damage? Boing! You fucking fly. Your rings fly out of your ass. You fly like 6 feet, and then you get hit by something else, and it's like, oh, now you're dead. It's like, well, I guess I just take one hit then, don't I? Don't I, game? Unless I happen to randomly fly in the same direction as one coin and are allowed to pick it up mid-fly to then take damage and drop that one coin and watch all the other coins disappear. You're just dead. It's brutal, and I'm going to use a fucking save state, because I save stated on the second phase, stage 1 of phase 2, and I'm going to use it, because I'm not going to harvest 51 lives again. I'm not going to do it.
How much more do you have left? Like, how long is Sonic 2?
It's just Sonic 1.
Oh. How long is Sonic 1?
I think it's 6 or 7 phases. One of them's just a boss fight.
So what phase are you on, 2?
2. Yeah, and I was on phase 4.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And now I'm all the way back to 2.
I would have killed myself, too.
I'm very angry at it, and it's not. And I spent so much time gathering all those lives because I was like, I want to do it right, I want to do it legitimately, and then that happened, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do this anymore. I've wasted so much time. I'm getting so upset at this game.
So you rage quit?
I rage quit. Yeah, I turned that fucking Retron right the fuck off and said no more.
Well, since you're using save states, you might as well do the true ending.
Fuck you.
I mean, you're using save states.
I'm not doing the true ending, man. I'm not. You got to get all of the. You have to like break through the little optional missions to get the like diamond things, and then there's a true ending. Fuck that.
I got 3 of them
Chaos
before
Emeralds?
I had to restart and just decided not to do it.
Yeah, how many are there?
6. Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck you for saying that.
A4 is crying right now. You can feel it. He didn't
Yeah.
type anything. I can just feel you talking bad about Sonic, and we know he's crying.
Yeah, well, fuck. Dude, this is just
Yeah,
brutal.
you know, I love that Sonic's catchphrase has got to go fast, but the games are about
It's
not going fast.
Very much going slow. I know, it's so counterintuitive. I mean, if you're really good at like the first 3 acts of the game, yeah, you can just blow through those super fast, not getting hit once.
Yeah.
But after that, the game's all about gotta go slow.
Yeah.
Or else you just get fucked. And it's just like... the whole, like, you just put a character who's vastly outside of his element.
Yeah, exactly. Like the levels are specifically designed to not be played by this character in this game.
Yeah. And then the fact that whenever he has to land on a platform, he has to take his 2 little bitch steps forward.
Yes,
Trying to throw you off the edge.
The lube is
It's not
real.
even lubed. It's just him just fucking tiptoeing in his Jordans towards the edge. All you want to do is fucking land, and he's about to throw himself off.
It's ridiculous. It is just him because he'll take a couple little steps, and it's like Cuphead's one thing, but this is something else. This is evil. This is
nowhere near as hard as Cuphead, though.
It's not nearly as hard. There's nothing as hard as Cuphead. Chase, I think, said Bloodborne's harder. No, it is not. No, Bloodborne is not. Because Bloodborne, you can memorize attack patterns, and you can get that game down, and you can win.
I thought you can memorize attack patterns in Cuphead.
No, fuck, don't say that. Don't.
It's completely randomized.
Well, the attack patterns, it is in a way. What's randomized is everything around you as well.
I'm going to play it, because I never played it. But I have a buddy that's beat that game 6 times, and he's got a Cuphead tattoo, because he loves that game so fucking much. And I don't know what's wrong with him, but...
It is. I like it. We've never been able to review it because
shit.
Only one of us is capable of finishing it, and even then, Cameron was streaming the dragon fight, and I was like, "No, let's pull up the dragon. Let's what's wrong with the dragon?" Couldn't beat it again. I couldn't, and I beat it like 3 days before that.
I'll download it. I'll download it and see.
Several times.
Oh, I know. Every time.
So who's beat it? Was it you or Cameron?
Just me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gave up, Cameron?
I spent
We couldn't
40 hours.
spend any more time on it because we needed to fucking play a game to review. That's the problem with this fucking format of the show. We say, oh, hey, we're going to fucking review this game, and you have to beat the game in that time or else you push the show back. We pushed the review back twice, and it was like, okay, fuck. Like, we're going to have to be a video game review show at some point. So we need to play a fucking game, and so we had to put Cuphead on the back burner.
Yeah.
Well, I think the phrase for that is "get good," but
I know.
just kidding. Kevin.
Yeah. That is the problem, and that's one of the nice things about having Zach now. We have 4 people again. That'll help the rotation.
Yeah, fucking Zach, maybe you go fucking play and beat Cuphead, and you.
I'm
can
gonna
review it.
download it.
We
bitch,
could I
alright?
could still review it. I know that I remember the story. I'm not going to play it again.
I'll download it. I'll download and give it a shot. I'll take time, bitch.
Fucking download it. Yeah,
I will,
play it.
asshole. I will.
And remember, you can't beat it on easy, or else you don't beat the game.
It's actually impossible. Yeah,
Yeah.
it won't let you.
Wait, so what are you supposed to play it on?
Normal.
Normal.
You can go in and play the bosses on easy, but the problem is you don't get the
It only,
contracts.
it's only for like helping you
No way.
understand how
That's
to fight them.
terribly genius. I like that a lot.
That's
Yeah.
also how we found out about stuff, but yeah.
It's evil.
That's beautiful.
It's evil.
You can say what you want, but I think that's rad. It's like, hey, if you want to beat the game, you gotta play the game.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
enjoy that.
And then there's an expert mode, which I'm like, fuck off. Like, you don't act like you can make this harder. I didn't actually look to see if they could. I'm sure they can. It's just longer, I think. It's
Probably.
because if you play it on easy, the phase is just shorter.
Yeah, the simple, it just like takes off one phase.
Yeah, the last phase, which is always the worst phase, of course. Yeah, play the game. Yeah, play it and we'll review it. We'll both review it.
I'll download it.
We need that. We need a Conan Exiles review. You know, like there's all these things that we got, and just you guys didn't want
We
to.
could review Conan at any
You,
fucking time.
you didn't leave the exiled lands. You didn't get that final cutscene.
That's not what the story's about.
Oh, is there a group of people online that state that the game actually ends before the game ends,
You know,
and thus
All I know,
That's
Schweiss,
it, it's
is that
over.
when you start Conan Exiles, Conan fucking, when you find him, he specifically tasks you with finding out what happened to that chick that came before you. And you never do. You never do. Leaving the exiled lands doesn't find that chick. So there's no actual story for Conan
You-
Exiles.
you know what's so
Even leaving is not technically the ending because you're supposed to find out what happened to that chick. That is the one task you're actually given.
you know what actually happened to her though? She just left. That's the fucking so you can't find her, and that's the stupidest thing in that game because like. The chick is you.
Sorry.
That's the whole point. Is that you are the chick? It's like, what will you do, exiled one? And that's like a shoe-in for your character.
So-
You are the chick.
So we're reviewing it right now. Okay, so
I'm inside. Open your eyes. I'm you. That's that. The Metallica knows the ending to Conan Exiles. That's what that lyric
They
is
knew
about.
before it came out.
Yeah. Sad but true is the ending to Conan Exiles. And that actually kind of fits that game a lot, actually. It's fucking dumb, though. Yeah, I don't know why he refers to her as an actual person, because it's supposed to be your character, you know? Because it's
I don't know if it actually is supposed to be your character, but it's supposed to be just like another
Oh,
one
dead,
of the
open
exiled
inside.
people. So it kind of is your character, but at the same time, it's not.
But then it's like it has a little montage of like everything you could do in Exiles, and then he asks the question, "What will you do?"
Well,
Exiled
I mean,
one.
then specifically when you go find him in that one town, he's like, "Hey, go find what happened to this chick."
Yeah, it's so
go
dumb.
find yourself.
They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about in their
Yeah,
own game.
it doesn't even
It's like,
have.
it's fucking
There's no
ridiculous.
actual story, so there can't actually be an ending.
It's like lore. It's like Bloodborne with the lore.
yeah.
But Bloodborne at least has some story, you know what I mean? Like there's some story going on, but most of it is lore. Conan Exiles, it's all lore and
Yeah,
building,
That's all it is.
and it's cool.
No, you know what? We
But,
could argue that we beat Conan Exiles by reading the Conan books because we
Yeah.
know everything about Conan.
Maybe we should just review Conan Exiles then.
We should.
We've
Talked about it enough. We know exactly what happens, and it's not like the ending cutscene really matters.
It was beautiful.
All you do is leave, and it's like 2 seconds long.
Well, weren't we supposed to make sure that some of our listeners could join us for that review?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we got to get A4 and all the guys
Yeah.
that beat it with us if they want to join. A4 definitely wants to join for Conan. He was there, and the Dr. Roxo. Those two, they want to be on.
He was there.
He was there.
That's even more. That's more you can say than
The
about
most
me, 'cause
beautiful.
I was not there.
Yeah, the most beautiful thing about the ending to that game, we all removed our bracelets together, right? But I waited a minute because I had to go get some water, and then all it was those barriers, right? Mm-hmm. It was us in that area, and Bonsack's character was standing there, and he was just standing there, just there. And then my guy walks, shittily animated, past the barrier, up a little sand dune, over the other side, and then it cuts to a loading screen. That's it. That's it, man. And I was like, that is the most Conan Exiles thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so shitty. It looks like shit. There's another character there. It's not even like an intimate moment with me escaping the exiled lands. There's no actual cutscene. It is in game.
Yeah,
it's as in game as you can be.
You don't even get to talk to Conan again.
You don't see Conan. No one's there. There's no fucking high five line you're running through getting out of the exiled lands. It's just you.
Just
walking,
scampering off into the desert,
walking like a fucking robot over the sand dune, and then it cuts to the character creation screen, assuming, oh, you want to do it again? No, no, I don't. I mean, I kind of do now, but not at that moment. No, it's like that's your ending. It's like, okay, now this is a 3-minute long loading screen, and then it's immediately character creation screen. That's all there is. Fucking that is that game. They know exactly what they are.
Replayability 10.
It really is. You had to replay it again unless you turned it off during that 6-year loading screen to get you to the character creation spot. Jesus Christ.
Is there credits or anything either?
No.
No. Yeah. The credits.
There's a credits screen on the very beginning, in the menu. You can go to credits, but that's all the credits there are.
I don't.
Yeah, you only do credits on games that actually have an actual story, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't think it even has credits even if you play it single
player. No one
player.
wanted to put their name to that game.
So with all the building stuff, is this just adult Minecraft?
Yeah,
essentially.
That's exactly what it is.
Really?
It's awesome.
It's Minecraft with dicks.
Yeah. And boobs.
Okay, there you
That was the first push for me to play. It was a screenshot of one of my buddies that I used to play a lot of PC games with a big old dick and one of my other buddies' faces. And he's like, when are you going to join this game? And I don't know how I didn't join it immediately. I was like, holy shit, what is that? It's like, oh, it's Exiles. And I remember when it came out because it was a big thing. Everyone's like, oh my God, you can choose your dick size in this fucking game. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. And we never played it.
We need to play it on the PC is what we need to do.
Yeah, I just want a huge, muscly dude with a tiny micro penis. That'll be our joke. And then I'll put my micro penis in everyone's face.
Lick my dick.
Yeah. Feel the chode. We really do need to play it on PC. The PS4 version is kind of fucked up. It's got some serious problems.
There's a lot more you can do on the PS4 too if we wanted to start downloading fucking mods.
Yeah, the mods make it
and stuff like that.
The mods make it pretty good, actually, from what I've heard. There's a lot of people that put a lot of time into making that game excellent.
Yeah, a lot of people fucking doing the devs work for them.
Yeah. Seriously, it is. That is exactly what Steam is. It's like, well, here's a half-cooked fucking cookie. You guys want to finish baking it however you want?
You like cookie dough, you sick fuck. Here you go.
Yeah.
Eat it up.
You can eat it raw, or you can cook it. It's up to you. And of course, the Steam community cooks the shit out of it. We really do need to play it. We need to review it, though. We do need to review that game. I think I would be willing to let you guys review it, even though you didn't actually finish it.
We have finished it.
You didn't remove your bracelet. That's the whole premise.
I could re-download it twice and then just fucking do it.
Yeah, but with cheats.
We've gotten close enough.
Have you, though?
Yeah. I had all but one thing to do it.
Yeah, but you guys were cheesing it, though, weren't you? Or were you playing it legit the first time?
We were playing it legit the first time. We only cheesed it to build our stuff, our little bases.
And it turned into a castle building simulator.
Yeah.
All right.
In my glorious castle up in the mountains.
We could probably count it then. I think we should. We should just review it. Just get it over with. Review it and then invite the creator onto the show.
Is it Uwe Boll?
No, it's surprisingly no. Conan Exiles the movie will be Uwe Boll's production, though. He'll come back out of
Conan
retirement.
Exiles, the movie.
He'll come out of retirement for that. He's like, I love the exiled lands.
It's just a bunch of naked people.
I would be honored to show my large dick in this movie. Put it in the face of my enemy. I think he'd come out of retirement for that. I would support it too. So, balls in your court, Uwe Boll. Balls in your court. So now that we're forever in, what have you guys been playing this week? So we didn't finish Sonic. We're gonna do this little create your own game thing because it's a fun idea. What have you guys played though, Craig?
Let's see. This week I played some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Everybody?
It's like that, yeah.
Yeah, all those games are the same. But
Yeah.
how is it though? What does it play like? Like, I mean, I know what it plays like, but is it fun? Are you enjoying it? I mean,
Yeah, I like it. My only big complaint for it is that you can't evolve your Pokemon until like after you beat the game. So that's kind of dumb because like you can. There's a bunch of like fully evolved Pokemon that you can like find, and after you like beat the shit out of them, there's like a chance that they'll just join your party. And so it's like, well, if you have the ability to get fully evolved Pokemon pretty much whenever, why not just let you evolve? Because it doesn't seem like it's going to change your stats. So it's like, why not do it? But whatever. But yeah, I like it. It's a fun little game. Don't know if it's worth the $60, but
yeah.
$40 I think would be okay. And then I played some Sonic Forces and Call of Duty. And I think that's it.
Very nice. All right, Zach, what about you?
Call of Duty. I mean, we streamed that last night.
Yeah.
I did that. Some more Shadow of the Colossus. A little bit. Not much on that. And, Blasphemous. Downloaded Blasphemous.
Isn't that the free game?
Yeah, it's
Shadow.
free game this month.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Shadow and the Sonic Forces.
I never got to beat it because my PlayStation 3 stopped reading discs. So
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, so I want to go through and finally beat it.
It's a remake though on the PS4, so it's not quite the same.
Oh, really?
yeah.
No, it's a remaster.
Yeah, I thought it was a remaster.
No, they remade it from the ground up.
I thought that was just the.
They remade the entire game,
I thought it
and
was
they
just the
couldn't
models.
fix the camera.
bunch of bastards.
PS3, the PS3
I
one.
thought it was
is,
done by Bluepoint, and Bluepoint only does remasters.
I don't know. I thought they rebuilt it because PS3 is a remaster, but I think the PS4 one is a remake.
See, I thought the PS4 one was a remaster as well because they just like redid the graphics up. The story is the same. They just rebuilt character models and stuff to make it look good.
I think
kept
they
the same
did
camera.
that, but I do think they changed the system.
Oh, wow.
That's what I remember hearing anyway. I'll have to confirm it with someone who knows more, but
Interesting. Either way, I mean, it's fun. I've been enjoying it. It's a fun little puzzle game. It's pretty
Yeah.
much exactly what it is.
maybe the camera was just part of it. They just saw that it was so necessary to fuck you over all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it harder for sure. Blasphemous is sweet. It's a game that's it was on sale on PlayStation 4, so I decided to download it. It's like Castlevania and Dark Souls had a baby. That's pretty sweet. And then Darksiders 3. I think I'm pretty close to beating that actually. So I figured I'd finally do it and not put it on hold.
Nice. I think it looks like a shit game, but you know,
I'm having
I
fun.
heard it's not that bad.
I'm having fun.
What about you, Cameron? What have you been up to?
This past week, yeah, I played Sonic. Then I also played, let's see.
Some Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Call of Duty is the only other game I played this week because of Sonic. Playing that new Warzone, which is actually really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Battle Royale mode is pretty sweet.
Oh, you guys actually played it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you guys did?
We played it yesterday. Oh, not yesterday. Saturday.
Well, I
Yesterday
did
was
play
Saturday.
yesterday.
No, Friday.
Um,
Friday we played it.
We still haven't won one yet, but there was this one match where it was me, A4, and President. Both A4 and President had died, and the circle had gotten too small for me to go by either of them back. So I had to keep fucking sneaking up close as I could. I ended up getting quite a bit of kills, but the last group that was there was still a full
too
three-man
much?
squad. There was no way.
I hope they change it so you can get up to like 5 people in squads.
4 people, I feel like, would be perfect.
Yeah, 4 people
5
would be
maybe.
perfect, but like I think it would throw off their like total numbers.
I feel like
Yeah.
3's been the magic number though, like for squad wise.
Yeah, for a
For
bunch of
games
games.
like that, yeah.
But yeah, if they do that, then we can like get the whole thing, everybody on. So
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Two-man squads would be great too, because if your friends show up, you could both just
I hope they at
Right.
least change the numbers that you can have for that.
3 is such
that-
an awkward number to accommodate sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, for Battle Royale, if they don't change it, I hope they at least change it for Plunder, because Plunder is pretty sweet, and I could see that one having
Yeah,
more.
Plunder is
more
actually
guys.
a lot of fun too.
Did you try that one out, Schweiss?
No, I never
What's
did.
Plunder?
So basically, what Plunder is, it's kind of like the same thing. You go on the same huge ass map, but the whole goal is to get a bunch of money and then deliver the money to like certain spots. So you like call in a helicopter and deliver as much money as you can, and it'll show you the top 5 groups that have the most money on them. So you can like go hunt them down, take all their money, and like call in a helicopter to deposit all your money. And so like the first group to $1 million wins.
In
And
my
then there's
opinion,
like
what
a
would make
half-hour
Plunder
timer
better-
or something like that.
That sounds pretty sweet.
It's pretty fun.
In my opinion, Plunder would be better if they changed the cash deposit locations, where you couldn't just have a group that was just camping one of the locations just to
They have
ambush people.
They have like special grenades that you can find that will like call in helicopters wherever, but there are like
Right.
designated places for you to go.
That's good, especially if you have a ton of cash. You don't want to risk going to a deposit location. But if you would, every so often, if they would switch the real, deposit locations, it would, I feel like, create a little more interesting gameplay where you're forced to go into a location to deposit, but people can't just be set up that whole time and ambush people there. And so I feel like that would add another cool little element to the gameplay. But other than that, Plunder is actually a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I
Plunder's
agree.
pretty sweet.
I agree with that because I think the biggest thing in Call of Duty is there's like tons of fucking camping, and it really pisses me off.
Yeah. It gets old. Is that it for you, Cam?
Yep.
All right, so I played a ton of Sonic, and I played also a ton of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. I'm really digging it. I've got a new plan. I got gold in AK-47, so I unlocked the golden skin. And the new plan is we're going to do golden AK-47 and golden RPG, and we're going to be the Saudi clan. They get rich oil barons, take it to Call of Duty, and fighting the world with our golden RPGs and our golden AK-47s. It's either that or like Allah clan, but I think we'd probably get banned.
You gonna try and suggest 2 new kill streaks to him, like the golden car bomb, and then,
Yeah.
and then the child soldiers, which just work like dogs.
Yeah. There's just a bunch of little kids just like fucking running around with little machine guns taking people out.
And
Yeah.
it shouldn't kill them. They should like kneecap them, so like you can only crawl, but you can't use any of your weapons. You can just walk up, just like, keep going.
Yeah. It just maims you.
I feel like it'd be better if they have like AK-47s that just have bayonets on the end, and they just try to like stab you with them.
And just like
So it'd
teetering
just be
towards you.
exactly like dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you take them out, they just like, I don't know, they poof into cotton candy or something like something. I don't
They
know.
just disappear.
They turn
Yeah.
into falafels.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There. Yeah. The car bomb would be hilarious. So you just hear like you just hear them like, the last moments alive calling out to their god, and it just gets louder and
then
louder
the
and
car
louder.
honk.
The car honk, and it just slams through the wall of the building you're in. It just fucking.
It'd be funny if it like chased people too for a little bit, like it's just like you're trying to run. It's like
Yeah.
Oh no! So it'd be different on the huge maps like Ground War, because they actually have vehicles there. So like anytime somebody tried to start a car in there, it just like,
It's like the old in Black Ops, the like pretend or Modern Warfare 3, the pretend care packages.
yeah.
And then you just fucking you try to open it up and it blows up.
Remember how Craig would always fall for those too?
Yeah.
Well, it's because I used them too, so I'd like throw them out. And
I'm gonna say you really like your care packages. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craig, solidly every game care packages.
Yeah.
And it's always him crying about, oh no, my care package.
It's because, like, every time they get something out of my care package, it's always fucking something awesome, and then you guys never fucking stop them. Because it's like the perfect
'cause
place
we're
to
in charge
fucking
of your
camp for
fucking kill
dudes.
streaks.
Like, you fucking throw out a fucking a thing, and then they're obviously going to go for it if you leave it for a certain amount of time, because unlike Modern Warfare 3, they're not going to blow up. So you just, like, wait for them to go try and get it, and then you just pick it up yourself after you kill, like, 5 dudes. It's fucking great.
My care package.
Yeah.
Oh, why aren't you protecting my care package?
It's funny because I've only used it like a few times, and I've always got like a Predator missile or something, like something awesome.
The only times I ever used it is I pick it up after Craig does.
Fuck off.
I did it for a couple challenges, I think, but I usually don't. I don't like things that take up so much time like that. I try to do ones that. Oh shit! Sorry. I try to do ones that that have the like UAV, where it's something you activate really quickly, so that you're not taken out of the fight.
Yeah, exactly. And then in this game, you can fucking replace kill streaks with point streaks, and then the more points and more kills you get, you actually unlock more perks. So instead of, the standard 3 perks, you can have, I think it's like 5 or 6 at the end, and you really just become a fucking juggernaut with all those perks at the end. So I really like that. Was playing around with that. You guys should try it out at some point.
Yeah, I'll have to give it a go. See what that's all about. I haven't tested it at all, but I'm really into getting the golden weapons in that game. So I'm excited, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've decided I'm going to focus on one weapon class and get all the gold there, so I can start getting into the extra levels of platinum skin and whatnot.
Yeah. I have 2 submachine guns, and I'm working on the AUG now. But there's 9, so it's going to take a long fucking time.
Yeah, I'm working on the AUG. I have the Desert Eagle, the EBR, and the MP5, but now I'm going to fucking focus on one class at a time.
You get that akimbo for that Deagle yet?
No, I'm close, though.
I want to get the akimbo
I'm
for
super
AK.
happy I waited to get the akimbo until I had the gold skin, because now it's going to be
They're
dual gold.
just gonna roll up with gold fucking pistols.
Yeah.
He's truly the Saudi king.
Yeah. The oil master. Yeah, seriously, though, I'm excited for that. RPG is so fucking cheap, though, but I think it's worth it.
God, no, because I remember yesterday on that stream, that son of a bitch.
Yeah, the guy with the RPG all day long. Yeah.
God damn it. It's fucking hardcore. Why? Why?
It was just funny because me and Choice ran around a corner and just...
Yeah, he's getting some pretty
flew against
consistent
walls.
triple kills
Yeah.
with that thing. The fucking splash zone is like a mile wide.
Yeah, it really
I
is.
guess it makes it really easy to unlock skins for it then.
Oh, on hardcore, can you die by your care pack? I can buy a care package hitting you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was running and I heard a person scream behind me. And I think their care package hit him, but I just didn't check.
Fucking Schweiss was like, I called in a care package on fucking shipment once, and fucking Schweiss was like waiting, like right where it landed. He was like, "What the fuck?" I just
Well, I think it was like there was the smoke. Oh, no, I was right on top of it, wasn't I?
yeah, you were like sitting in the smoke, and you're just like, and then it landed on you. You were like, "What the fuck?"
I've seen the care package land on a corner or something like that. Someone runs up to it and melees it, and it rocks back and forth just a little bit. It just barely nudges them, but they fucking just die. Off a little nudge.
Yeah, some of the physics in that game are off as expected, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so we know what everyone's played this week, but the real question, the only question, is who beating the game this week?
Yep, I beat Sonic Forces.
That fucking hog sound over the call is just horrifying.
Yeah.
It's meant to be a Cam.
The only reason I know it's a hog sound is because I've heard it, not just some demonic scream in my ear.
All right, so we got Sonic Forces from Craig. Cameron, anything from you?
Sonic 1991.
All right,
Neil Sonic.
I did not beat anything. What about you, Zach?
I didn't either. So
All right, so the hog for the hosts is as follows. Caleb Craig and Cameron Wilson tied for first place
Holy
with 4
shit.
games. Never happens. I am in third place with 3, and Zach is in the rear with 2.
God, I'm gonna have to beat a bunch of shit.
You're close to that Dark Side is 3, right?
I am.
Yeah, knock it out, man. Knock it out. Let's see what that's all about.
Boy, that Sonic farce is like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I'd rather punch myself in the nuts. So
I can feel that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game is a piece of shit.
Blasphemous doesn't look like it's that long either. Like a lot of the speed runs are like less than an hour or so.
Really?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I was
Well, I guess
watching
there
it.
are only like
'Cause I just
11
wanted to.
bosses.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I'm going the right way. Because I don't think I'm going the right way.
There's one in that castle area when you go like far
Really?
to the right, and then you like go down.
Oh, I gotta go explore that more then.
Yeah.
I wish you could fast travel on that one between like pillars, but you can't.
Yeah. So you know how you went like up in that place to get to the one you're at, the snowy area.
Yeah.
If you just go down instead, there's like a boss down there.
Oh, I'm about to do that then, because I'm sure that's like the natural progression of the game, like what you're supposed to do.
Probably. He felt like the first boss.
Okay, sweet. I'll have to do that. Wait, the first boss doesn't count as the
Well, I mean, he's like a tutorial boss.
dumb.
I mean, you get a trophy for him, so
Counts.
he doesn't count towards like the 3 humiliations, though. So,
All right, so Robert Redfield has tasked us with creating a video game, both informational and entertaining, about the coronavirus outbreak. What kind of game is this going to look like? What was your first pitch, and how's it going to play? So, my first idea...
I was going to mention we do have some Nude Clan Q questions out there if we wanted to glance at those before we get to the meat of the episode.
I guess we could, yeah. If we
we
can...
actually have a question on Twitter.
Oh, we got to get to the potatoes first, guys.
Not Twitter, but Discord. The Nude Clan Q.
Well, that's not Nude Clan Q.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is,
That's-
actually.
That's just Discord.
But it is Nude Clan Q. But within Discord. And Discord's better than Twitter, anyway.
Don't forget
Yeah.
Discord.
But it's...
Oh, we actually do have one on Twitter, though.
Okay, do you want to look at that one real fast?
Yeah, all right. It's from Thermination. It says, happy election year, and Nude Clan gets to pick the candidates. So what video game character would each of you choose to run against one another? And what platform or talking points would the character run on? And then who would win? Also, only one of you can choose Conan for presidential candidate. 4 Conans would just be too much for the country to handle.
yeah. Would tear us apart.
I mean, if there were 4 Conans, obviously Conan would just win. So, like,
As all things should be,
Yeah.
equally balanced.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would be perfect too, because he knows what's best in life.
Yeah. So are we talking... Would we have primaries with these guys? I mean, would it just be the last 2 candidates? I guess we could do...
I guess we each,
It would be the last 4 because it'd be us choosing each one.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Okay. And what parties would they belong to? So it's us 4. I'll take the Green Party. One of us needs to take the Libertarian Party, one of us needs to take the Democratic Party, and then the Republican Party.
Oh my god.
I'll take the Green Party.
Oh man, I don't even know which video game character would fit in any of those.
I don't
Yeah.
I think Solid
See.
Snake would be the Republican nominee.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. He's basically... I mean... Yeah, I think he'd work, yeah.
I think the Democratic one would be that chick.
Oh, you
from,
know what? I'll take Handsome Jack, and I'll go with Republicans.
Oh, you fuck. That's a good one.
Okay, Handsome Jack.
Jesus Christ. That's a good one.
Yep.
What would his platform be? What would he run on? His major points.
Make Pandora great again.
Yeah.
I mean, was Pandora ever really great, though?
He's going to search for vaults to increase American wealth.
So, Borderlands 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dick.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Tax cuts for the rich.
Yeah. Okay. So who wants to take the Democratic candidate? Who wants to take the?
I'm
Libertarian.
thinking that for a libertarian, it'd either be. I have to find his name real fast.
Which game?
So it'll be either the Lone Survivor or Preston Harvey from Fallout 4
Oh my
for the
god,
Libertarian
Preston
Party.
Harvey. Another settlement needs your help.
You know who would be the ultimate libertarian candidate though? Is the guy from BioShock.
Oh,
Which guy?
the first one?
I
Yeah.
was also thinking
Would you-
Andrew
Kindly.
Ryan? Or who? Which guy are you talking about?
Ryan, yeah.
The guy who made
Yeah,
the
that's
Rapture?
because that's exactly what he is. He's the
Yeah,
ultimate
that's true.
libertarian.
Andrew
Yeah,
Ryan would
that's
be a
true.
great for libertarian.
I have my Democratic candidate,
Okay,
Albert Wesker.
Albert Wesker. Oh man, corrupt as the day is long. No, he is though. He is. Yeah. What would he run on?
Universal health care for everyone.
Oh man,
That's perfect.
that does work. Yeah. Okay. That's his one running thing. All right. What about yours? What was your running platform, Cameron or Craig?
No, yeah.
I'm going to increase American wealth by looking for vaults.
Cameron, what was your platform?
So who was the BioShock dude?
Andrew Ryan.
Was it Andrew?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't
Hold on, let me look.
That sounds
it's
wrong.
it's something Ryan.
Thank you kindly.
That's all I
Or
know.
would you kindly?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Andrew Ryan.
Did you just look it up?
Yeah.
That seemed. It just seems like a weird first name. I don't know why.
Oh, I like this question on the
Common
new Link
person.
Q2.
He would be a good one.
I don't know, what platform would he roll on? I mean, the whole reason he created...
He created Rapture just to get away from the government.
Which is a
Right,
very
so, yeah.
libertarian thing to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, no, Cam, so your platform will be that you're going to build Rapture.
Okay, perfect.
That's a good platform to run on.
We should get A4 to
Yep,
draw these.
building Rapture.
Are you going to take him as your candidate now?
I guess, yeah.
I think that's a winning. Who would his VP pick be? The guy you were talking about from Fallout 4?
No, they're not even in the same realm.
No,
I just
it
want
would,
this
it
to
would be his business partner would have to be Frank Fontaine.
Oh. Betrayed by his, and then Fontaine would become president after killing him
Yeah.
with his own created weapon.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, that's a good question too. Who would the VPs who would their VPs be for each of you? Because I know Albert Wesker's would be Isabel.
Claptrap.
God. Just promise him friendship for VP, just to do terrible things to people.
Who would the Green Party?
Or, I could
Who
go
would I
Doom
pick,
Guy
though?
and Isabel from
I was thinking that too. See, I think Isabel would be
Animal
Wesker's.
Crossing.
She can keep paper.
Fuck, I don't have a Green Party candidate though. Like in video games, is there someone that's like that?
You could change your party.
Like a damn
I'm
liberal.
not even exactly sure what thing you'd be going for.
You can just go independent.
Yeah, but the independent, it's usually there's not like independent party.
Right.
It's like
exactly.
it's an oxymoron.
Well, I mean, this person is obviously in the top 4 of getting chosen for president, so you could just
Instead
pick
of saying
whatever.
independents
I have a
are
better.
never to be in the top 4.
I think the VP actually for Wesker would be the Brood from Halo. The Overlord or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
The dude that does the flood.
Oh, okay, that would work. That's a powerful ticket right there. All right, let's just go. I'm gonna go.
The Green Party candidate, the fucking Eden from, or whatever the machine name is from fucking Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hades? Or wait, which one are you talking about?
He's talking about Eden.
Oh,
Oh,
the
shit.
The like progenitor one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Did
okay.
Do you guys hear what I said?
Yeah. That's a good one. I
started getting
think.
a phone call right away in my headset connected to my phone, so I couldn't hear anything.
Oh yeah, no. I think Eden's a good one, and then we can have the VP pick for that be the robot from Doom.
Samuel Hayden.
Samuel
or whatever.
Hayden. Yeah, that's a much
Hayden.
better president name, though. I'll tell you that.
Fucking Samuel Hayden would be fucking libertarian.
Yeah, we had no choice.
We had to drill on Mars.
It's all about resourcing pure clean energy. Fuck. Samuel Hayden, dude, he's going to be my VP, actually.
Okay.
So fucking Andrew Ryan and Samuel Hayden.
That's a
Yes.
powerful. Yeah, that's good.
Jeebus.
Dude, yeah, that's fucking powerful.
We're gonna make
right there.
Rapture, and our power source is gonna be hell.
And it's gonna be fucking metal all day long.
This is a society I could get behind.
Yeah. I would also do Captain Planet as my vice president.
Captain Planet. Captain Planet's not a video game character.
Yeah, there's probably a Captain Planet video game. You know? He's entered the realm.
I mean, technically, isn't Hades supposed to be the VP for Eden?
Yeah, that would be a hilarious VP. All right, if we fuck up, we're burning it all to the ground. If this doesn't work, we're fucking reset buttoning this entire planet.
Don't make me hit the Greta button.
Yeah. Don't make me flick the thunder.
Get the Corona ready.
Yeah. Ready the Corona. Oh, fucking God, yeah. That's a good question. That's a really fun one.
Yeah.
I think Solid Snake is basically...
So you can't pick Solid Snake. He's just a fucking agent. Like, he's not going to run for anything.
What?
You got to pick, like, the dude who sends Solid Snake out on missions and stuff like that.
well, I mean, you know, we've had presidents that are war.
Yeah.
I mean...
I don't know.
That's basically what Dan Crenshaw is. He's a house guy, but he's got an eye patch. He's basically Solid Snake, right? Know what that means? He was a Navy SEAL. I mean, that's the closest in badassness, as far as I know. Unless there's something more.
Do Captain Price.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's British, though.
Guys,
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
none of your candidates are going to stand up against fucking Andrew Ryan and Samuel Hayden.
Yeah, no one
Well,
can
here's the
resist.
thing:
Yeah.
if my candidates don't win, they'll just infect everyone. So
Yeah, that's
A
true.
win
Yeah,
is a
but
win is a
fucking
win.
Samuel Hayden's a fucking robot and Rapture's underneath the sea. Like, you have to get down in there.
the flood
You're
can
never
swim,
gonna stop it.
jackass.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Have
What?
you ever played a Resident Evil? There's some swimming bosses, bro. That giant
Okay,
alligator's
yeah.
beeline.
You're
that
never,
way.
play
you're never
Bioshock
infecting
again.
fucking Samuel Hayden in that fucking giant ass sword that he has at the end of Doom.
Dude,
that we
Wesker,
see in
Wesker,
Doom Eternal.
Wesker kick as fuck, dude. I'm just saying.
Oh, Barrett. Oh, that would be a good Green Party candidate too.
Yeah.
Well, you're not in the debates. Can you imagine that? Like, got it in you, do you? You don't care about the planet? Oh, come on, soldier boy. Come on, Ryan. You don't care about the planet? Are you fucking crazy?
He's just like just going off, man.
Yeah, that would be fucking metal. It would be like that one movie. What's that?
Sephiroth is his VP. Supports international or interplanetary travel.
Oh, Craig, did you play the 7 demo?
No. I
Oh my god, dude! There's a scene where he's on the elevator and he turns around and he just starts like fucking going nuts on Cloud. He's like, "What? You tell me you don't care about the planet?" And it's like it's totally fucking, dude. Yeah. Idiocracy. That's exactly who he would be. He would be the guy from Idiocracy. Fucking Christ, no! He like turns around and he just like goes fucking full hog on Cloud. It's like, you don't care about the planet at all, do you? And it's like it is so fucking Tropic Thunder. It is ridiculous.
Cloud's
dude.
like, no.
Cloud's like, Jesus Christ, no. It's like anyone that looks. That's exactly the reaction to the Green Party. It's like, no, that's not like that. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's a great fucking candidate. I bleed red, but the earth bleeds green. Yeah. Oh, it is so over the top, man. Barrett is perfect. Oh fuck, yeah, Barrett. I think he'd be a better president, though. He'd be like the president. And then we'd have to do VP. That way we get rid of Captain Planet.
Your VP could be Professor Oak from Pokemon. He supports rights for Pokemon.
That's right. Yeah. Professor
Send
Oak.
your little shitlets out at 10. Fuck them.
Professor Oak would be like the PETA candidate to kind of pull in the animal activists.
But they're still fighting animals together.
Yeah.
I'm with PETA,
Actually,
but dogfights are cool.
The PETA candidate would actually be N from Pokemon,
Oh yeah, fuck him.
from Gen 5.
No, there you go.
He gets eaten by Reshiram in my head cannon.
Oh,
There you
yeah?
Yeah, he just takes it. That's what he took him for, was to eat.
Yeah, that is an amazing. Good call, Joe. Good call. That's a good pick. The fucking President Barrett.
It's N, but then his the actual president would be Chairman Rose.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
We've got to worry about the energy crisis
And
in
it's like-
1,000 years.
And the Pokemon. Yeah. And the Pokemon kid and the Pokemon.
God damn it. Oh, fuck. So perfect. How did I not think of that before?
Oh, man.
That's a good question. That's a fun one. I'm glad we went with the actual 4 parties, though. I think the Ryan Hayden ticket is very powerful. It's Rapture powered by Hell. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, no, it's just fucking. We have a plan for less government involvement, and we have the power to back it up.
That's right. Yeah. The power of Hell itself.
And fucking letting businesses do what they want to do when it comes to experimenting.
That's right. Yeah. God damn it. That's good.
I think for the 3rd time I'm going to change my vice president to Kerrigan because I want the women vote as well.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You're looking to win.
I'm looking to win.
Okay. That's a good. That's powerful. That's
With
good.
Claptrap, I have the robot vote.
Yeah.
The vibrators everywhere will vote for you.
Oh man, I think one of my favorite things that I sent you guys was in the Geekdom chat was I can't remember what was doing it's that one jazzy song, the
the saxophone guy.
Yeah, it was something doing the saxophone, and then it was that vibrator with the two hands just rocking back and forth, dancing to it. That's probably my favorite little meme video I've ever seen. Just talking about the vibrators voting reminded me of that little video of the little vibrator guy dancing with the whatever the fuck it was playing the sax thing. I gotta find that again. Someone send that to us. That's amazing. I laughed pretty fucking hard at that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the sub from Kamikis himself. Interesting. Thank you for your Twitch Prime subscription, Kamikis.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here watching you guys on Twitch, so I can feel like I'm part of the family, part of the crew.
That's right.
I'm I have this fucking Twitch sub that I haven't used yet. So anyone else out there who has a free Twitch Prime sub to hand out, just be sure to give it to us.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're worth it. We're gonna start streaming a little bit on Saturdays, so
We're worth it.
we're worth it. Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm worth it.
All right, so let's do this. Let's do this video game. So, like I said before, Robert Redfield has tasked us with surviving on the ravaging ocean in that one movie I've never seen, but I've seen pictures of all the time. No, coronavirus outbreak. Robert Redfield turns to Nude Clan, knowing that we are such an influential juggernaut of a fucking podcast that we are the best equipped to create a game that's not only informative but fun for those hunkering down from the coronavirus, to inform everyone and to give them something to do while we're waiting this fucking storm out. So, what game do you make? What style of game? And who do you get to make it?
We have to choose who gets to make it.
Yeah, like a studio. What studio would you task with making this game?
All right. So my first initial thought was,
Id.
have you guys played the arcade game Bubbles?
No.
No, I've never played Bubbles.
Oh my god. Okay, so Bubbles would be my fucking pick. And then basically what it is you play as a bubble and you try to gather up all the other suds, and then you clean up the sink before you and try to avoid the insects that
Sounds
pop
familiar,
you.
actually.
So it just sounds like a game where you start out as a smaller thing and you slowly eat your way up to the big
Yeah,
thing.
it's basically what it is, yeah. But unlike Snake or whatever, it you can go wherever in any direction. But yeah, Bubbles would be my pick.
Okay. One just came to me from Cameron. It's a We Love Katamari game, but it's a game showing you what not to do when it comes to hoarding toilet paper. So
you pick up like all the fucking supplies in like a Costco.
yeah. You start out in a Costco and you have to start rolling over the tiny, tiny little supplies, and then you build and build and build until you are taking everything from the Costco, pallets included, and ravaging the store for your own needs. Thank you as well for that. I think that would be a pretty fun game. That's one of those games though that tells you what not to do.
See, I'm in that realm with you too, but I think NetherRealm Studios should make a fighter. And it's people in Costco and Walmart, and like each level is like different stores. And you gotta fight for toilet paper and hand sanitizer and stuff.
Okay.
So it's just like one chick, like you hear instead of like fireballs and shit, it's like pepper spray and like someone's
The
got a
end
gun
of the
and it
story
taser.
mode is Greta Thunberg.
She's the final boss.
Yeah.
She's the one like at the top of the tower. And she's got like fucking like crazy like plant powers or some shit because it's not going to be
Shotgun
fair.
powers.
All right, that works. Cameron, what about you? What's your initial thought?
I don't know. I was thinking like id and doing something kind of like Doom, but with the whole fucking like supplies thing. But I think that's a better done as a fighter instead of a shooter.
Doom, but like all the enemies are just like the coronavirus.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah,
Perel Quest.
Samuel Hayden.
Purell Quest.
Yeah.
You get like it would be like Super Mario Sunshine, but instead of like water being in the flood, it's just Purell. So you gotta clean up the coronavirus off the surfaces.
Yeah. Oh man, can you imagine
Instead of, like paint and ink.
I for some reason this came to mind, like the scene from The Shining when the elevator opens up and the blood comes through, but it's like instead of blood, it's just fucking hand sanitizer, and then the two girls are like the coronavirus strands, and it's gonna come kill them.
And then after the Purell goes through the room, everything starts sparkling.
Yeah, the germs.
Oh man, or like Dr. Mario, but it's like the coronavirus that you're combating with the pills.
It's Dr. What's the guy? The guy that first tried to let everyone know about it. It's him. He's the doctor instead of Dr. Mario. I can't remember what that guy's name is. It's
Yeah, I don't
like
remember
Dr.
his name
Chen
either.
or something.
Didn't he? He died too, didn't he?
He died. Yeah, he died.
You know,
from it.
also be a fun game to play. Stock Market 2020.
Oh man, who
Yeah.
wins? Who dies?
Navigate the corona crash in the market.
Did you guys ever play? So like on PC back in the day, like back in the day, there was like that little like game that was like you were like the drug dealer and you had to like buy the drugs, and then you like sold them off in like different parts of the city. Like it was all like text based. So like you get this is really maybe it's just because I'm Mexican. You could get like peyote in one thing for like super cheap, and you could sell it in like the next town over for like more because they wanted it.
Yeah.
I would do that with like supplies and food and stuff.
nice.
What about like an Oregon Trail game, where like you start out at a Costco and you
No.
have to.
You start out in China and you got to make your way around the world.
Oh yeah, and there's travel bans and shit that are like cutting you off, so you have to keep your vehicle up and running, so you have to have
And you
supplies to repair
and you
your.
have to constantly buy supplies too, but everybody else keeps buying them out ahead of you.
And instead of like you died of dysentery, it's you died of coronavirus.
Yeah, that's the only thing you die from. Like your car got stuck in 2 feet of water, and one of you drowned from coronavirus. Like every death is just you have fallen off a cliff and died of coronavirus. Like your horse kicked you in the forehead, and you slowly slipped into a delirium via coronavirus. Died.
You've been bit by a snake. Snake dies of coronavirus.
Yeah. Your friend sucked the venom out of your ass, and then you caught coronavirus from him and died. It's like, fuck!
But then that guy died of dysentery.
Yeah, that guy, yeah. He died of
Oh,
dysentery.
man.
You died of coronavirus.
Or it'd be like one of those like the game that Joe and I reviewed where we have to like build games.
Game Dev Tycoon?
Game Dev Tycoon, but it would be like Store Tycoon, and you have to like keep your store stocked amid like fucking coronavirus panic.
Do you guys remember the McDonald's game online? Where you
Yeah.
that game was like impossible to win. It would just get so hard. I think that would be what this game would have to be. You like hire your employees, you got the farmland, you got the production, and then like slowly you would just fail.
We have to like
or like Burger Time, but instead of or like the root beer tap game. But instead of like the root beers and stuff, you like throw out like supplies for coronavirus.
Oh, with that vein too, you know, like they have like the food maker will make the burgers. You have to like match them up.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like people's online orders for like Walmart. So it's like sanitizer, paper
Yeah.
towels, and like whatever. You're like,
And then your guy is as you're walking across those things, your guy is in like a hazmat suit, like a fucking like one of those like full body suits.
The plague doctor.
Yeah, the plague doctor.
ooh, I just had a random thought though. I hope they don't push Resident Evil 3 back because of this. Because they're like, oh, it's kind of a bad climate for disease.
Well, we talked about it before.
It's coming
I
out
don't
like
think
what
they're gonna
next
push
month?
games.
I'm
I don't think
I'm
they will.
afraid now.
They have done that before though, where they're like, oh, there's a similar-ish kind of if you're an idiot thing.
Like it's taste. You know, it's not as tasteful to release a fucking pandemic video game right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weak.
We still got like a month for it to come out, so we'll see. We'll see how it is in like a month's time.
Yeah. And then they do have personal animus towards China, so maybe they'll put it out anyway.
Capcom does.
Japan, yeah. Japan's like, we won't bend to their will.
I mean, it comes out the 3rd of next month, so I mean, like, if we're gonna find out, it would be soon.
That's true.
I like the game dev tycoon idea, but instead it's coronavirus dev tycoon.
Oh, so you're trying to find a cure?
No, you're China. This is a conspiracy theory game, and you're creating
Oh,
the
you're trying to
coronavirus.
you're creating it and then trying to cover it up later.
Yes, exactly. You're creating it, trying to cover it up.
I mean, Call of
Shut
Duty.
it down.
Call of Duty already has this mode. It's called Infected. So I mean, if we play Infected,
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, let's see what else. Oh, what would be a good one? Oh, like Sim City, but you like you build quarantine zones.
Yeah, I was thinking the SimCity game would be very good. Like, you could put out public, like, announcements, whatever, like, wash your fucking hands, you degenerates, and stuff like that. And then see see how well you can fucking mitigate the spread of the disease in your city. This shit, like,
Dude,
yeah,
I've had to
stop that. You
actually
can
do
get
that in SimCity. There's like some sort of fucking like epidemic that started poking out because you know they have like those fucking threats.
Yeah.
And I had to like build a shitload more hospitals to like combat it. And I had to raise the education level too because a lot of the stupid people would just like make it worse.
We could fucking stream SimCity this week just to see how well we can do with the epidemic.
That would be interesting. I remember SimCity, the most frustrating thing, because it was really glitchy in the beginning, is I would have nuclear power plants that would be run by really smart people, and then suddenly everyone would turn into Homer Simpson, and it would just blow up. And like half of my city would be...
It's because the more people that you get, like it starts switching the people out because of the time, and so like you didn't have enough schools to like compete with how many people were becoming in your city. So you had to like constantly increase the intelligence of your overall people in order to combat that.
Yeah, and then those areas would become like irradiated because of the nuclear fallout, and they would start killing people. They
People would
like,
start getting sick. Yeah,
and dying from this shit, and that
so
could
you'd have
be
to like avoid that spot for like 20 in-game years.
Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. God, that game was so stupid when it came out. So many problems. It's probably great now. It was great the last time I played.
You can build some stuff to like make it easier. Like, I think there's like a recycling plant or something that like makes the ground healthier or something. I can't remember what it was.
There's something like
but
that.
But there's stuff like that like helps purify the ground.
Yeah,
help combat that.
I think that would be a fun one. I like the idea of a game where you are creating the virus, and then it becomes a Resident Evil game, or a game like
it could be like that
Plague Inc.
Yeah, there's like that Plague Inc. game.
Yeah, I haven't.
Which
played
apparently
that.
China banned because people were like making fun of with coronavirus.
Lovely, good image. Good image.
going with that, you should have to like start out trying to cure it, and like depending on how bad you do is how bad the epidemic is.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. And like it's kind of a choose your own adventure kind of thing. Like however well you do is however well like everyone does overall based on what you've done. That'd be kind of cool. I think it'd be cool to have a Resident Evil style like Raccoon City's lockdown, and you're in there with the virus, and you are trying to fight people off. Maybe it's like kind of like the Purell game where you're just like sanitizing human beings to try to clean them off to make sure the virus doesn't spread to you.
Right.
You could do something like that. I think a cool thing to watch. Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies, Craig just said. That'd be a fun one. I think a tower defense game works for pretty much anything.
Yeah.
What would you do? You'd have like little Purell shooters instead of pea shooters.
Oh yeah.
They're shooting hand sanitizer, and then like the better ones are like vaccines.
Oh.
Oh, and then the chompers that like just chomp them and like bite them. Those are just like welding people in their houses. That's what it's doing. Because it just takes them out of it completely.
You should get a perk that's like a plane flying over too, like in like the like however like the path is, and it's just dropping Purell that just like does like.
Yeah, and you're just curing people with of the disease as they come in. That'd be pretty fun. I think it'd be cool to do like a story based one too. So you have a like one of those games, like this fucking new thing that they've kind of been doing with games. It's almost like I guess it's not really super new. Space Ace, and then what was that medieval game that you would play where you'd like choose the actions, and it was basically like a little short video. And you would play as the dude, and like you'd get killed by the rolling pin because the one lady's trying to like smack you.
I don't remember.
I remember the second game. It was Space Ace. I can't remember what that one was, but it's like an interactive game. Craig, do you know what okay, so interactive game, we're talking, it's the one where you're playing as this dude who's a knight and who is running. You're like kind of like trying to escape things, but it's like an animated video game.
Super Ghosts and Ghouls?
No, you're playing
Ghosts?
you're playing as a guy who's like avoiding all of these things, and he's kind of like a klutzy dude on a horse. And it's like a really old game from like the 90s, and it's like it's hand drawn animation.
Fuck, what's that game called? Dragon's Lair?
Dragon's Lair, yes. And you're just trying to like not die. So you can make a game like Dragon's Lair kind of where it's like it's showing the outbreak of the virus, and it's almost kind of like a The Stand, you know, like you kind of see like how it breaks out, and like they almost contained it, but then someone escaped the thing because he was escaping with his family or whatever. It's like The Stand. We'll make it like The Stand, except for no bullshit Deus Ex Machina at the end that almost ruins the entire experience. That's what we can do. But it's like a chronological thing where it kind of shows the outbreak from multiple people's positions. There's a few people that are immune, and they come together to kind of stop the dystopia of the bad guys.
Did you see that meme that I sent in one of the chats where it was like, it was Stephen King, and he's like, guys, coronavirus is not like The Stand, quit saying it. And then like some guy responded to him, and it's like, how would you know? Did you even read the book? That one made me laugh. All right, I think I have the perfect idea for a coronavirus game. You remember Prototype?
Yeah.
Like how it was entirely based around him getting like some kind of like virus or something like that changed him into like a creature. All right, so it'd be like that, and everybody else has like a little bit of coronavirus in them, so you gotta kill them to like get more points to evolve your coronavirus powers to fight the giant coronavirus monsters.
That's a pretty good one. I like that one, yeah. That's
It's perfect. And you gotta find, like, the whole plot is you gotta find out who made coronavirus.
yeah. It was Modelo. They were just trying to
then-
slander.
Modelo.
They were trying to slander Corona. It's the most epic company
They're owned by
slander.
the same fucking company, man.
So then it would be Bud Light.
Yeah, it's Bud Light, some other
They're
nasty
owned by
beer.
the same fucking company, man.
It's all big beer.
It's big beer.
It's big beer, man. They're behind it all. Okay, what if it's let's go the conspiracy theory route a little more to make these games. So I like the one where you created the outbreak. We're trying to create an outbreak instead of China trying to create a weaponized disease. It was actually the United States trying to create it and then blame it on China.
Oh, that's a good one.
So Bernie Sanders to get rid of the older voters, since we know that younger people are more into his ideas, creates in a laboratory coronavirus and unleashes
That's specifically
it on
to take out people over the age of 70.
yeah, to make sure that his votes counted more because the population shifts more in his direction. And
what is he just gonna like bathe in Purell constantly?
yeah. He's got a hot tub of
No one's
Purell.
allowed to come within 50 feet of me.
Yeah, and that's why there's no one at the rallies. There's no one at the debate tonight. He created it and he sent it to China so that they could call. Oh man, so that he could then. It's a political game where you're playing as a candidate who's trying to just slander the fuck out of the incumbent by making them look like an idiot from a disease that you've manufactured here, sent over to China, disrupted the economy to make it look like the mishandling of the economy is going on, and then bring it here to make the pandemic. But the pandemic's been here for months.
The gameplay for that should be as well is like part of it should be like choosing like what to say like in an RPG. So you have to like choose your options with like whether you're going to be like like
You gotta navigate.
yeah
it
you have to
perfectly.
like be manipulating, but then the other half
yeah.
of it should be like fucking Splinter Cell because you're like trying to infect these people without them knowing.
No, what if it's 2 games in one? So it's like Deus Ex. You're trying to find out, like, get like evidence of this happening, while the other half is like you playing as the candidate, trying to like manipulate events.
Oh yeah,
And then it converges into like the final thing.
and it's kind of like a choose your own thing. So like your actions dictate exactly what the path of the candidate is, how they can spin it. Oh, it'd be called the spin zone. We'd get O'Reilly to make it.
Corona presents the Spin Zone.
Yeah, Corona Productions presents the Spin Zone.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then at the end,
There's a lot of things though in that are kind of subjective. It'd be hard for a video game to do properly.
I know
It's like-
we know how awful they are at making things like, look how much your decisions matter. It's like, not at all. Almost every time.
I mean, it could be like how much like fucking foreign money can you like funnel through your campaign and whatnot, and how much you spend on ads in public outreach. You can try to like show how that affects your campaign, and then trying to keep all that shit hidden at the same time.
The guest character voice should be Alex Jones as himself,
Yeah.
where he's like trying to like.
Or it'd be like Heavy Rain, where like we know who the killer is, but like every time it's like you play as that specific character, like shows you only part of the truth
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
time.
That's a good idea. That's it would have to be multiple games in one though, because you'd have to have the creating of the situation and like the manufacturing of the outbreak. Some way to like kind of.
I don't think it would be too hard to do that. Some games like
It would turn into like Deadly Premonition though, where it's like 7 games in one, but it's amazing. This is what it'd be. It'd be so fucking ridiculously awesome that everyone loves it in 10 years. So I think you'd have to do that, and I mean other games have done that too. Like Nier Automata kind of does that too, where it's like multiple games in one.
where it's like a
true.
hack and slash, and then switches to like bullet hell, and then
Yeah, and then it switches to like
side
minigame.
scroller, and then mini games. Yeah.
The whole playthrough with 9S is just you like hacking the shit out of everything. At least it should be, because it's awesome. It's
Well,
super fun.
fucking even I just played Sonic Mania a little bit too. Something I forgot to mention is like I got to one of the levels, and one of the boss fights with Robotnik was just fucking Tetris.
Yeah,
So
That's kind of
and it works. It's like, oh, this is kind of a cool mix up, and you enjoy it. So yeah, this game would have to be like that. It's like there's like numerous games packed into one package. It's all about you playing the field of coronavirus that you actually created to ascend to power. And then it's that's the most right wing conspiracy game that we could probably have ever created.
no. So what it would be like Nier Automata, where you play through one campaign as like the guy trying to figure out what's going on, and then like you beat that, and then the game starts over, but now you're playing as the politician guy, and you're seeing how he set up everything.
Oh yeah, the A and B scenarios.
Yeah.
Oh man.
oh, that's sweet.
Oh, and then there's a third one where you play as the deep state. And you thought it was all the politician move and everything, but really it was the deep state. And then you play as the algorithm that is our existence, because we're all, a computer program. And then you play God, and then it's just Sim City. The fourth playthrough is Sim World, and you just create the Sim universe, and you just create the universe slowly, and then you can go in again on the fifth playthrough, and then the fifth playthrough
It's
is
just Spore.
no, it's the what's that space exploration game that you guys?
Oh, No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Then it's No Man's Sky. You can explore all the world.
You have to leave.
Yeah.
You're forced off Earth.
Yeah.
Corona's
So it
affected
just-
too much.
it
We
just-
have to go.
It just turns into like the Alien franchise where they're like, no one Earth. That's a shithole. Like no one's ever there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We send a
It's
group
actually
of
a game that's really like that. It's where you crash land on a planet, and you have to learn it. You have to find a way to get off of it. And so you're exploring, investigating, and then trying to build new shit until you can finally build a rocket ship. But as you're doing this, you find out the planet is quarantined, and there's sentinels and whatnot there to destroy anything trying to leave the planet because of the whatever virus or disease that's on it. And so that's actually kind of apt in this situation.
Guys.
Is that the one that Jacob was playing?
Yeah, it's the one that Jacob plays.
Guys, Dead Space.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, that sounds kind of like Dead Space almost.
Fucking Dead Space, but all the fucking creatures are just mutated coronavirus.
Oh my God, no! And the big monolith things that started it all, they're just giant bottles of Corona beer, Corona Extra, just massive Corona Extra monoliths that they discover and blame it on.
One of the little side missions too is you should be helping a person. And they're all Karens with their essential oils. And why did it fail us? And
Dude.
it's
And then the fucking those special node things that you get to unlock your armor and weapons to make them better.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just toilet paper.
Different plies and softness of toilet paper to strengthen your.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh, and then the part where it's singing. Ring Around the Rosies, or it's some child song really creepily. Instead, it's just the I Corona song sung really ominously, I Corona. It's just really creepy, and you're walking around. There's all these candles everywhere.
Is that
and you're oh fuck?
was that the part where you went to the kids' school?
Yeah.
Fuck that area, dude. I ran out of all my ammo in that area. I
Yeah,
was so
Dead Space.
pissed off,
Dead
dude.
Space 2 is scary, man.
When that sun just pops out, I'm like, ah! I'm loading.
Dead Space 2 is a terrifying experience.
Oh man. Okay. So I got another one. So Alien Isolation, where you're
Yeah.
trying to run away from the xenomorph.
Yep.
Right. It'd be like that, but you play as an old person. And then it's hide and seek, and you're running from a kid who's been infected with coronavirus, but he's fine because he can't really get it, but he transmits it. So he touches surfaces, so you can't touch that surface anymore. You gotta run away from him.
It's
awesome,
It's a
actually.
grandchild that
Everyone's
loves
so
his
funny.
grandparent, and the grandparent is
They're playing a hide and seek. He's got to get the fuck out. But he also has dementia, so he doesn't remember where he put his keys, so he can't leave.
yeah. And you're just trying to capture the child.
So fucked up.
You're trying to capture the child and keep it away from you, but the child keeps escaping.
Dude, fucking jump scares, and the child's just there.
Yeah.
Then you gotta fucking run away again.
That would be an amazing fucking game. Grandpa!
Fuck! Fucking survivors. Yeah.
Man, that would be amazing. It's you're actually scared because it's going to kill you, but it's a little kid, so it's hilarious at the same time.
Dude, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
And then you get Purell to restore your health a little bit.
Yeah, and Lysol wipes, but there's limited supply of Lysol wipes because everyone bought them all.
Yeah. You use that so you can access certain areas again that have been contaminated.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game. You got to find
The-
the Lysol wipes to
Oh,
unlock
and
doors.
then you could find fucking respirators, but they only have a certain amount of time you can use it before it runs out.
The bathroom should be the save points, in Resident Evil. A safe house is the bathroom, so you can wipe yourself.
Oh, yeah, there you go, because toilet paper's the cure.
And it's the only save points, yeah.
And you got the ink ribbon, but instead it's the toilet paper roll. You play on easy, you got the unlimited toilet paper roll. You can always save up.
Oh man, yeah, that's
Or like this is more based off of like Shaun of the Dead, but we should like a platformer where you have to like dodge people and get to the bar at the end to wait it out.
Well, yeah, that'd be fun. We have like all kinds of genres. Capcom would make that one, I think, the horror one. Get the guy who made Resi 1, who made I almost said Dying Light, but it's not Dying Light. It's the there's only 2 of them in the series, and they're horror games.
Is it the one like with like this? It's a zombie one, isn't it? And it's on the island or whatever. It's
No. It's Evil Within.
Oh,
the guy who did Evil Within. Get him to direct that.
That damn game.
I've never played it.
You're bringing back memories I don't want right now.
Dude, we could do another one that would just be like Dead by Daylight with somebody who's infected with coronavirus.
Yeah.
Oh, and instead of fixing like the things, you're like filling up your cart with like all the essential items. So it's like going like really slow. And like if you mess up, it's like bam. You
and
like,
then
drop
when all the carts are filled, then you can like the doors open, and then you gotta like run out before they can get infected.
Or you gotta like try to check out at the self checkout. So you're like going like really slow because you gotta like bag and everything.
And he's like coming at you.
Or we make the game version of Stephen King's The Mist, but instead of like aliens, it's the corona. And then at the end, you have to like
you kill your family.
You kill your family, and then
Canada comes over with the cure right after.
Yeah. Have we all seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ending is that's intense. It's pretty good.
I like how like kid wakes up to see a gun in his face. Just like, Dad.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. Hopefully you haven't not seen that movie, because that's really the only good part. The rest of it's kind of cheesy, and some of it's kind of cool, but I was mocking it until then, and I was like, I wasn't saying a word. It was just silent. I was like, it's Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, brutal. You could do that, the video game version of that. That'd be fucked up. Just trying to escape the virus.
You just gave away like the plot twist, though.
I know.
Damn.
Don't. Sorry if you haven't seen it. It's ruined.
The whole movie was ruined anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
true. What else could you do? Like a Pac-Man, but instead you're just like collecting toilet paper rolls, and it's another one that like CDC's like, don't do this. Don't be the Pac-Man with toilet rolls, toilet paper.
The one where like the plot twist is like you had corona the whole time.
Yeah, it's like Walking Dead. The CDC guy in his dying breath whispers in your ear, and it's like, we're all infected.
Dude, Dead Rising.
Oh, nice.
You gotta like go through all the people who have like corona that are like quarantined into one zone so everybody else can be safe.
What would the insect be that like connects them all to the hive mind?
Oh, I don't know.
it could actually be the beer.
It's just corona.
Everyone with corona who's like, that makes a lot of sense, because everyone who has corona now, like, oh, hey, look, I'm sick. Let's go out in public and go to all these concerts and stuff and get everyone else fucking sick. Or let's go to, like, church and infect everyone there. That's like, people who are sick don't usually do that shit. But, if they have the virus, then they go out and fucking party.
Your guy would have to be, like, dressed like a plague doctor, and you, like, gotta kill all these people, and you gotta, like, find a cure for your daughter because she's infected, too.
Yeah, through playing all these mini games and shit.
And you can tell it's getting progressively worse because she keeps talking about wanting to buy toilet paper in bulk.
There should be like a prequel game that you don't know is connected to the very end, though, where you find this like town where everyone's like taken over with the coronavirus. It's like, have you ever seen like the Roughneck Starship Troopers, the cartoon? Where they go to so they're like, because they're fighting like the alien bugs or whatever, but they're on Earth and they go to like a town on Earth and like all these people are like, hello, how nice to see you, beautiful weather we're having, and they're like, oh yeah, great, and the person's like, hey, how nice to meet you, beautiful weather we're having. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And you find out the bugs have been there the whole time, and it's like that's the end of the game is you find that, and that's like the prequel, and that's what connects it to the next game.
Dude, you could do Silent Hill.
Oh God.
Your daughter's been dead in the back of your truck the whole time with coronavirus.
Oh man, that's big.
Horizon Zero Corona.
Yeah.
Resident Corona.
Where coronavirus destroyed the world and everybody's like reset.
What about Corona Stranding? Because we all know that Death Stranding is
Oh my
basically
God.
Silent Hill.
Silent Corona.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Corona Stranding. But instead of like you like delivering like the babies and shit, you're an Amazon worker that's delivering all the packages of Purell and stuff to people.
Yeah, yeah.
I think isn't there a mission where you do have to like deliver like toilet paper and shit to somebody?
Yeah, there's some weird ones.
Kojima knew the whole time,
Why do they
fucker.
getting their shipment of toilet paper and shit at the same time, Craig?
I don't know. They just ordered it.
We don't judge here. We just deliver.
Yeah, man. Those guys who made Cards Against Humanity like started selling a box that just had shit in it, and people still bought it thinking that it had something else in it. But no, it really had shit in it.
You're lying.
No, they really did.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's
Are
what.
you-
That was what's in, it was in the box.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What kind of
people
shit
bought
was
it because
it?
they thought there was like special cards in it, but they were like, nope, it's a box full of shit.
God, that's...
And it literally just had a cow shit in it.
You know what? I don't care what any of these liberals say. God bless capitalism. God bless it. Are you serious?
Yeah, they had it on their store. I don't think they do anymore, but it was a huge funny thing that people had.
That's hilarious.
There's like unboxing videos of people just like opening a box full of shit.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
They did have
beautiful
that,
because
yeah.
it's as advertised. It's
Yeah.
100% as advertised.
Yep. I
That's-
think they sold it for like $10, $15, something like that.
If that's
Yeah.
on the store, Cameron, that's what we should get Carlman for his birthday because he loves Cards Against Humanity.
The fucking shit
It's a
expansion.
shit box. Yeah.
Shipbox expansion. Oh shit! Yeah, those are some pretty good ones. I think it'd be pretty informative, you know, except for maybe the conspiracy Alex Jones ones. Those would be just hilarious.
The Corona
Alex
within.
Jones ones.
I don't think that the CDC would pay us for that one.
They're putting the corona in the water to turn
Yeah.
the frogs gay.
Corona at the gates.
Yeah,
That's what I want with that game. They were talking about Alex Jones is like the secret like celebrity character, and I just want him to be right at the end.
Oh man, yeah. What if like
He was right about everything.
Alex Jones is the only one that believes like an outbreak is happening,
And they should arrest him like in real life for
and
like an
they're-
IDW.
and you're trying to keep it quiet, and then eventually fucking like Alex Jones is right the whole time.
World War Corona.
yeah.
World War Corona.
That would be. Oh man, that would be amazing. Alex Jones is the only one that was right, and everyone just kind of passed him off because he's crazy.
and
He's
he gets arrested at the end of the game though. But we know the truth that he's right.
Yeah, you're trying to shut him up because like
There should be a scene with like having frogs or like giving the frog shots full of coronavirus though. It's just like I knew it the whole time.
It was the frogs. And that was what was controlling the hive mind of the corona-infected individuals who were going out and bulk buying from Costco and Sam's Club. That's the whole thing, is the hive mind mentality of bulk buy up all the products was a capitalistic conspiracy by the crony capitalists.
The Corona capital.
The corona capitalists
corona.
who wanted all of their stores to be bought at the expense of the people. And the frogs, the gay frogs, were the ones controlling it. So you kill the frogs, you kill the virus, you kill the hive mind.
But there's always
like,
one left.
No,
Like,
no,
you see
no.
one
The
left.
frogs,
the
the frogs
target
are what's
capitalists.
preventing that from happening, and because they're targeting the frogs specifically, it's changing everybody. So now they have to like buy in bulk, and like Alex Jones is the only one who knows. It's like
Yeah.
he knows that the frogs are the ones protecting us, but we're like attacking the frogs.
It's kind of like a Dishonored, where like you can choose like the route. So it's like you can either have like a high death route or a low death route, depending on how many people you kill and like how like far the plague goes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the more
yeah.
frogs you kill, is like it just gets worse and worse and worse.
That's a good one, yeah. I like that. I like that idea. Alex Jones is the main character, and he was right, but no one believed him. He was right about everything.
kind of retarded. Okay.
That should be the last line of the movie. Last line of the show. Like they force him to say it by gunpoint. It's like I'm just kind of retarded, okay? And then the credits just roll.
Why didn't you just not seem less crazy so that we believe you? Look, I'm kind of retarded. Okay. Corona.
Oh man.
That would be a great game.
That would be a great game.
He would totally voice it too. He would love it. He would
He's arrested right now. He got a driving under the influence.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, in Texas. That's why I think they're trying to shut him up because he knew.
Oh my God, that could be part. That could be part of the plot. I never drink. I've never been drunk in my life. They're just trying to stop me from telling the truth.
He's like, I don't even like the taste of alcohol.
I don't even know what alcohol tastes like.
I don't need hand sanitizer because it's got alcohol in it. And just like,
I'm so alcoholic that I don't even need to wash my hands. So nothing can survive on this. But they're trying to stop me. They're trying to shut me up. They've been doing this for years.
Perfect.
Yeah. Good
I
stuff.
think would be a cool twist in that though as well, is having him actually go against the frogs. So it's like the frogs are gay or whatever, and they're like, yeah, because we used to. Like the last thing in the game is like, yeah, we used to. Like after the credits, it's like, yeah, we knew you'd do this, so we did the opposite. And he's like, what? And it's just like, he's like, no, and then you just hear like, and it goes black into this. And that's the end of the game.
Oh man.
The dark secret ending. If you catch all the frogs.
That's the true ending of the game.
Yeah. If you capture all the frogs, you get the true ending.
Just one lone gunshot when the credits go black.
Parasite Eve.
Oh, Parasite Eve, yeah. There you go.
The ultimate being is just someone who's like impervious to corona.
We've created a creature that can't be infected by corona.
It's just a snotty child.
Well, I mean, the ultimate being is a baby.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh man.
I just keep imagining Alex Jones.
That would be a good one. I like.
The
that a
Alex
lot.
Jones game would be like in the style of Parasite Eve. There you go.
Yeah, it's like an RPG shooter mix.
You could keep the sewer level where he goes to like commune with the frogs.
And because people think he's crazy, you don't get a gun for like the first half of the game because you can't get anyone to let you get one. So you have to like try to steal one.
It's like, all right, frogs. I know you're gay, but we got to team up. All right, we gotta show the world that this is happening. I need you to come with me so we can prove that this is going on. They're gonna try to arrest me in Texas. They're gonna say I'm drunk. Here's the thing. I'm drunk all the fucking time.
You get like the frog just like stares at him and does like a little, like a wink wink, like the and it just like rivets and he's like,
Yeah. You get it. You get the plan. Finally someone understands. We're doing this.
just don't make me gay though, okay, frog? We have to be on similar ground.
We can turn the frogs gay, but we can't turn the Alex Jones gay, okay? That's part of the deal.
At the end of the game, he just sends the frogs to like pray the gay away.
Yeah. and then he's like, oh my God. I think the frogs turned me gay.
One of the endings is him on a computer and it's like this like gay frog like covering its crotch up and it's just like this sexy pose and he's like, oh my God.
No, it has to be like him waking up, like he goes to sleep, he wakes up in a bed full of dudes, he's like, oh, the frogs turned me gay.
No. Pans out of the house like
Game over. No, like a fucking Bloodborne game over scene right after.
You are, instead of you have died, you are gay.
Part of me hopes like like someone shows him this is part of this podcast. We just end up on his show and he's like, fuck those guys, I'm not frog gay.
The frogs would never turn me gay.
They'll never take me alive.
And I am not retarded. It's just
Man, I think I got a decent Alex Jones impersonation. Actually.
You did pretty good, man.
Maybe in person. It doesn't sound like it from my point of view.
Well, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Yeah.
From my point of view, the frogs are gay.
Yeah.
God, did we all just get the coronavirus by
We
joking
did.
about there's pumping it through the air?
Yeah. There's a frog in here.
You deep throwing a frog over there? Frog in your throat?
No, frog in your throat. They made me gay. The frogs.
Well, it sounds like we just left our high point there.
Yeah, we're coming down.
That was good.
Coming down with the corona.
My
All right.
corona.
Any other games? Any other ideas, Schweiss?
No, I think the idea of like a plague game would be kind of cool. Where
I still feel the best thing is you're the old person. The child has corona, like alien isolation.
yeah, and then oh man, instead of like the acid like saliva, it's just like spit and snot like coming off of the baby.
Just sneeze. Yeah.
And, like,
Skin just starts burning.
yeah, I just see like an old person like hiding, and then like this kid next to the window, and lightning flashes, and there's this like image on the wall of like the baby with like snot and
Oh my
saliva
God.
dripping from its
Okay.
mouth.
And you can't go up the stairs normally, so you gotta like ride on one of those like chairs that like goes up. So it's like slower, so they have a chance to catch up to you.
It's perfect.
Oh, that's great because the music, like, it's not even the joke. Like, the music is just making you like really afraid.
Yeah.
They're trying to go faster. Like,
It's like in what's it? It's like in the Dead by Daylight because like the heartbeat, like your controller starts shaking. Like,
Yeah. That would be
oh
great.
man, that'd be so panic-inducing.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect. It's the perfect game. Like this is what we need to do. It's the old person running from the corona.
it has to be based here in Utah though, so there's like 8 kids to each family.
Yeah. So it's horrifying. Yeah.
That would just be like perfect mode.
It's it's aliens instead of alien, right?
Yeah.
More than one.
No.
Man.
The hardest difficulty though should be at like a
And the
polygamous
setting
commune.
is in the
Or a
fucking
daycare.
laboratory where they created the coronavirus, where the Greta created it.
Yeah.
It sounds very Resident 2 like Evil 2 to me. Like at the end where it's like she's like the big like beast.
Yeah.
She's
How
mutated.
dare you?
I was trying to save us and they did it to me. So you see like Trump like go off in a helicopter and she just like mutates and it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. That's true conspiracy. I see that one. I think they'd be a little more hesitant to. I think they'd be more open to the Alex Jones game at the CDC. I really do. Yeah. I think that would be. The
Oh
one they'd
no.
pick. Shit. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else. I think that's all I've got for those ideas.
Yeah.
I'm all corona'd out.
Yeah. I have 2 more Corona.
Oh, well, like
My
if we're not
fridge.
talking like actual physical corona, I still have quite a few bottles left. I still should have like 10 bottles of that shit left.
Yeah, that's the only way to hunker down is just to increase your Corona intake. You know, that's just the only way. You got to fight fire with fire. If you fight fire with fire, you fight coronavirus with corona. That's just all there is to it. Never mind the fact that it weakens your immune system. Nobody cares. We're all carriers. We're all carriers. Yeah, everyone is infected.
It was interesting that some people do think that the first case of corona really wasn't the first case of corona in China, and that it's been kind of going around already.
I
Yeah,
think we talked about this yesterday actually on the stream, didn't we?
yeah, a little bit. And today a little, but not that necessarily, but something along those lines of it being.
You know, now that we've talked about it, I actually see some other people post that online where they, people are getting sick earlier, and it's just like, oh, they didn't quite know what it wasn't quite like the flu, the way people recovered from it. And so some people are like, oh, yeah, it makes sense that it was going around before, but we
Yeah.
just didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I think that's probably true, and that's why we've gotten some of these these cases, just like they break out of nowhere. It seems.
But if
it's been
that's
around.
true, then we wouldn't have seen like such a huge uptick, wouldn't we? Like, because it would have already happened.
Well, maybe, unless it's just. I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know what it would be, unless it's spreading to the rest of the world, and that's where all the panic's coming from.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. It's hard because there is info on it, but there's not a ton, and there's also not a ton of.
But is there info wars on it?
No, and that's the problem. Infowars.com. Yeah. Oh man, my voice is like fucking wrecked from Alex Johnson. Yeah, they're turning. Yeah, China. Man, the biggest problem China did was they turned the bats gay, and then they ate the bats. You don't eat the gay bats. When you eat the gay bats, you can't expect to not get sick. Oh, man, that is hurting. That is hurting the throat to do the Alex Jones. Alex Jones is throat fucking me right now.
I don't understand how he yells for so long. Like, that would kill.
Yeah. I mean, he at least has the benefit of actually sounding like that. So he's had to fuck with his voice.
Right, yeah, it's true.
But he does yell excessively. Like, dude, that Alex Jones Returns episode of Joe Rogan's podcast, I was laughing so fucking hard. That is hilarious. He's so fucking crazy. And they're just getting, like, shit-faced more and more and more throughout this, like, 5-hour podcast. And, like, everyone's taking, like, piss breaks, and they're all screaming at each other. And, like, oh, man, it's amazing. It's so fucking golden.
I'll have to watch that. It sounds really funny.
It's so fucking funny. Yeah, I love it. It's crazy. It's, like, just insane. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Hopefully we'll finish... I'll finish Sonic by next week, and we'll have that done. Get that review taken care of.
We gotta, because what game are the other two going to be playing? You guys already know, or do you have to draw a game out of the hat?
We haven't drawn one yet, but like, I don't know.
So we have. So basically, we're just swapping episodes. Where next episode is going to be the Sonic review instead of the one-off.
So
we're doing the one-off.
Me and Craig have a game we can review as well.
Yeah, we have Fire Emblem
Three Houses.
Yeah, wasn't that what we were planning on?
I think so.
Yeah.
So if we need
We gotta
to,
be playing through these games, dude.
right? But I mean, if we're looking for like reviews to like pad, we have reviews of games.
But we
that
don't need
Yeah.
a pad. We just
Really?
Well, we've played this game relatively recently, so
Yeah.
it would be best to review it now.
Yeah,
rather
give it a
than
review. Fuck it. Yeah.
later.
Do it.
All right. So next episode will be Fire Emblem.
Well, see, we've always done that, though, Cameron. Remember, like, all the times that Craig and I would just beat a game midweek?
yeah, which is good. It is
Yeah.
good.
I mean,
like the thing is, like we're working on a way to like get all those games done too. I mean, like it's only the third month of the year. We'll get it.
yeah. We should probably do a Conan Exiles review in the next month.
Oh,
Get
we
the guys
gotta
on.
play these fucking games.
I know. Well, it doesn't.
Cam, the Conan review could just be like
Yeah.
a side episode,
Right.
One of our.
And
one of
it's
our
not like we're not like
episodes.
we can play the games still. It's not like it's just padding. It's just a little extra padding, so you can still play them.
Well,
we
we
can also
could
play
still
things
need to
like we
figure
want to
out
play.
what the next game is, and so we can
the
start
next game.
playing it.
Okay, so we got Fire Emblem next, and then Doom Eternal.
Yeah. Doom Eternal's happening. yeah.
Doom Eternal is coming out in literally a week. It comes out on next Friday.
Oh my god,
Dude, the
I'm so
next
excited.
the next month is going to be crazy because we got Doom Eternal. It was going to be way crazier, but then everything got delayed.
Yeah.
Last of Us got delayed, and then Cyberpunk got delayed, so
Yeah.
that'll help. But we would have had Last of Us, Cyberpunk, Doom Eternal, and Final Fantasy VII
and
remake
Resi 3
and Resi 3 all within like a 2-month period. That's bullshit. That's crazy.
That's why they pushed everything
I mean,
back.
this is also going to fuck our rotation because we're pushing me and Schweiss. We're pushing that to next week, and after that, it's Zach's standalone episode. But for his standalone episode, he can do the review with Craig,
Yeah, we could just
and
do
then
that.
it's going to be Craig and Schweiss. So the next group is Craig and Schweiss. What game
So
are you guys going to
Conan
be playing?
Conan Exiles.
yeah.
I do think we need to start pulling out of that hat. Though.
Wait,
when
is
Cam
the
gets
next
back.
one Schweiss and I? Because we just had one,
Yes.
didn't we?
No, because today was supposed
Me
to
and
be
you
me
did
and Schweiss
Pokemon.
reviewing Sonic.
Yeah, but
And after
Schweiss and
we're
I.
gonna do
What did we do? You and I did one. The fuck was it?
So it was Craig and Zach, and then Schweiss's episode last week, he stole the thunder from Zach, and then it was supposed to be me and Schweiss today, and then next week it was supposed to be Zach. And then after that, it's supposed to be you and Schweiss.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get it.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, we got at least 2 weeks of games planned. Well, 3, I guess, since we got Sonic, but...
Yeah, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, I kind of wish we had a way to take care of these games that we got for free from PlayStation Network, too. But, like, that's just too much gaming. You know what I mean? Like, I wish we had a way to do it.
That Sonic Forces is one that you could play really fucking quickly.
Yeah,
like, I beat it in 2 sessions, and it was literally 3 and a half hours.
I think
total.
I'm going to take a break from that blue
and
cocksucker for a while.
Sonic Forces was also way easier than what you're playing. So.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt it. I still don't want to look at him. I was so excited after the movie, too. I was so excited. So happy.
It really came
Ready
down
to-
fast, though, didn't it?
No, the high was instantly diminished. But we'll get that done, and then we got Doom. We've got we got the
Resident
Resi
Evil
3. I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming out that we're going to be playing.
I'm so excited for that game.
Are you guys going to get Resi 3, Cameron and Craig?
No, fuck off.
Why not, man?
Maybe. I did like Resi 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll buy it, but maybe I'll rent it or something.
I the multiplayer looks
Or
super fun.
if you beat it and then you want to lend it to me, I'll play it.
Right, but but you can't do the multiplayer if you borrow someone.
Oh yeah, there's multiplayer.
I might-
Maybe I'll buy it for the multiplayer. Maybe.
Oh, did I buy it? I think I might have already pre-ordered it. I think I did. Yeah, I did. I totally pre-ordered
You
it.
just can go pick it up at Walmart for $10 less than everywhere else.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, if we're gonna review it, we got a show copy too. So, and it's like 5-player multiplayer, I believe, 4, and then 1 killer. It's Dead by Daylight is the mini game,
Nice.
but cooler because it's Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Well, if we get a show copy, then I'll play that along with you two.
All right, yeah, we can all join. Cameron, why are you so against the new games? I know we want to get rid of these old games that have been gifted.
No,
to
we're going
us,
to be
but-
playing the fucking Uber game, which is going to be Doom Eternal, but that's weeks out. Even if Doom Eternal comes out, we're not going to review it until it's time to review the fucking Uber game.
Are you sure?
Yes, because we have to fucking stick to our rotation and playing through these fucking games that were gifted to us, because that's what our listeners gave us to play, and we're going to fucking finally play through the games our listeners are giving to us.
Yeah.
They're already complaining about it in the chats.
Psh, there's like 2 people that have complained.
And
about
we're
it.
going to fucking go through those fucking games. And so we're not going to fucking skirt around it anymore. And so
One of the
Craig
gifted games
Schweiss,
we
you guys got to
have,
pull a game out of the hat.
we could just do Monkey Island. That was one we were going to do before, and then we just didn't for some reason.
Yeah, that's true. Somebody gave us like $10 one time to buy Monkey Island.
Yeah,
We could buy it.
which
Oh,
I have
yeah,
on my
you,
Xbox,
Craig and
so we can
Schweiss,
just
you
play
guys
through
have
that.
a fuck ton of forced entries. Pick something from that, throw the vote out, and so you guys know what to play ages beforehand.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Maybe you look at it tonight.
I think we should just do Monkey Island. It's like 5 hours long.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was
Yeah,
like
that
years
was-
and years ago.
That was one of the first ones we got.
Yeah, it was. That was before Nocturne even, I think. Or right around the same time.
No, it was like just after.
Yeah, that was like maybe the second one that was ever kind of forced, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
can do that.
perfect.
And we need to do actually do Nocturne, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. Which of course is right now. So we have a few new patrons this week, so thank you very much to Maddie Koto, Comfy Cozy, and Oliver Dawson. Thank you guys very much, and thank you to everyone who's donated to us. Comfy Cozy apparently is a crazy person, but it is Shinru. He sent us a message. He said, "Okay, you mother hoggers, it's me, Shinru. Time to play Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I said I would go God mode on the Patreon. I don't know when he said that, but love you guys. Been here since the start. Listen to all of UFF getting fat and Nude Clan. You can mention me doing this on the show if you want. Just put the review for Shin Megami Tensei in one of the next ones. Yeah, it won't be one of the next ones, but I want the whole clan to play it, including Zach, for a review. Cameron can skip it, I guess, since he doesn't have a PS2
no,
or
fuck
a
you,
PS3.
Cameron. You're fucking playing this.
Keep it up.
I will.
Cam
I'll
will
play
play it.
So I got my PS2 at a yard sale for like $10.
Nice.
It's so great. I fucking love it.
I have a PS2. Yeah, PS2 is an amazing console. I think it's the best console that's ever been made. But
Yep.
you also got all the PS1 games that you can play.
I'll
So
order
good.
Nocturnus tonight for myself from Amazon.
Do you have a PS3?
I have a PS2. I was gonna play it on PS2.
Okay. Well, if you have a PS3, it's like $10 on
It's like
the store.
$10.
My
Yeah.
PS3 doesn't. Oh, it doesn't read discs, but I can use
It's
the store,
not a
huh?
disc. Yeah, buy it on there
Perfect.
because the PS2 game, I'm pretty sure, is not going to be very cheap.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, well, it's like-
$17.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's it? Oh, that's
Yeah.
not bad. That's not
Yeah.
bad. Cameron, you could play it on PS2 then. I have a PS2 you can borrow.
Yeah, same. You can
Yeah.
borrow my PS2. I can do it. I can read.
Yeah.
stuff on my
Yep.
PS3.
We can get a copy.
We'll figure this shit out.
We'll get
Yeah.
a giveaway copy on PS2. We'll get to
That works
Nocturne.
out.
The guy gave us a fucking $100 though. He's a $100 patron, so he's tired of us not playing this game.
And the only thing he wants is for us to play it, so that's decent.
Yeah.
I mean, we can invite him on for the review because that's the amount of money he gave. But
We-
that's only if he's comfortable with doing
I
that.
We
don't know
can.
if he wants to, but yeah, we'll do that.
But he normally doesn't. Yeah, he normally doesn't want to do that.
Well, still invite him.
Yeah, we can. So thank you, Shinru, and thank you to everyone who donates to our
I'm not-
Patreon.
I'm not gonna thank Shinru yet until I play the game. and beat
Yeah.
it.
It's supposed to be good, but it's supposed
Because
to be
I
really
might,
hard.
I might hate him.
The Matador fight is apparently a legend in gaming bosses as one of the hardest.
Yeah. So if you want to go there, you can support us for patreon.com/NudeClan podcast. You can go to our Twitch channel where we're streaming live right now. Join us for all the Alex Jones references, all the laughs. Twitch.tv/NudeClan Gaming. You can sub to us there. Give us some of your hard-earned dollars through that. Your Twitch Prime subscription through Amazon Prime, which who the hell doesn't have Amazon Prime these days, honestly? Honestly, people. Zach doesn't, apparently. And Kayla, I don't think Craig does either.
I use a buddy.
I do.
Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as you're using it, get your buddy to sub to us. It's a free, or get him to sub to somebody. At least give it to somebody that's out there
I'll tell
streaming.
him to do it.
Somebody out there could use that $2.50 that they get. It's hilarious because you get a free sub, and then Amazon is owned by Twitch. Or no, Twitch is owned by Amazon.
Amazon is owned by Twitch.
Yeah, and they give you a free sub, but then they take half of it for themselves. So it's an interesting business model where they give you something, but they take half of it for themselves when you use that something. But hey, you know what? Go ahead and do it. Get them, everyone. If you got the thing, just give it to somebody. Us preferably, but somebody. Somebody deserves it. I'm sure there's a content creator out there for you. You can donate to us directly through our PayPal. Please join the Discord. Join the conversation. There's a lot of fun to be had on the Discord channel. It's in my Twitter, and also the Nude Clan Twitter's pinned tweet is a permanent link to the Discord, and that Twitter handle is @Nude Clan Podcast for the show. You can tweet us each individually. I am @UFF Podcast.
At Obsidian Bar.
B.
At
Grixis.
Nude. No, well, no. See, the order must be maintained. At Nude Clan Cam.
You're not even
Cam,
here.
you're fucking not here.
Yeah, you're at
like
home.
you're like the bitch fourth now.
Yeah, like I would.
No,
fuck
no,
off.
no. The order must be maintained.
I would usually whatever. The order wasn't maintained with the
The
games we beat
order
or anything either.
the order is gone now that you have Corona.
I don't have Corona.
You're in quarantine. That says
I know.
differently.
Confirmed, Cameron has Corona. You have Corona. You just told us you bought a big-ass pack of Corona.
Well, that's very true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Um,
So that's where you can get a hold of us. You can join the Discord, all of that stuff. So much more at audibletrial.com/NudeClan.
Of course.
Go there, get your audiobooks. Join us for the book club.
Yeah, finish up that Musashi.
Yeah.
with along with
Musashi.
along with Schweiss.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I will have it done. Having a hard time, but I can do it.
I think our next book is going to be Dune.
Yeah, the first Dune book, right?
Yeah. After Musashi. So.
There's a lot of Dune books. I was looking at Dune.
There's 6.
A
At least in
little
the
while
main
ago.
series.
Dune is like what, books 3 or 6
So,
and like some
in-
other series, and
in-
then it's like the first of its own series.
So no. So Dune came out by itself first in 1965, and so it's Dune, and then there's 6 of those, and so that's like the main writer. Then he died, and his son made a new series, which is a prequel to the Dune series that shows like why everyone hates like this faction in Dune, and like the start of like the main characters kind of like line and ascension and stuff like that. So I guess those aren't as well as received as the original Dune. 'Cause I guess like the original Dune is considered a masterpiece. Like it did for sci-fi what Lord of the Rings did for fantasy. So that's the whole reason I started reading it. But it's good. I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've always been interested in Dune.
Yeah.
Because I like deserty things. That's part of why I love Conan Exiles.
Spies.
Deserty things.
Desert shit with sand.
Desert shit.
I just desert.
Is that why you like the Clint Eastwood movies? It's
Yeah.
like 90% of them are in the desert.
Yeah, that's why I really don't like Star Wars Episode 2, is because he hates sand. And what is wrong with you, you know?
So coarse and rough.
And it gets
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And it gets everywhere.
I hate sand. It's so
Not like you, Padme. You're soft.
sandy.
And
You
you don't
don't-
come at all.
You don't get anywhere. Yeah. So that's where we're at. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out for this episode of Nude Clan. Next week we will be reviewing Sonic. I will get that going. I'll load the save state. My honor is destroyed. But you know what? Fucking don't care. I'm just gonna beat this goddamn game with the niceties of modern technology. It's like, I mean, it's like not using a guide for Zelda getting through the forest thing. It's just unrealistic. It's ridiculous, you know.
Well, to be fair, that Sonic Mania game that we were gifted is like a 2D Sonic, but it saves between each level.
Yeah.
So if you die, then you just restart from that level instead of like all the way from the very beginning.
That's beautiful.
I wish it would do that. It's just so brutal. It's crazy.
It honestly should do that because like even the first Mario games did that shit.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
weird.
like, why did Sonic have to be like, oh well, you have to beat it in one fucking session?
It's like they only made arcade games, and then they made that one like an arcade game where it's just like, oh well, you died. Now you're starting at the beginning. Put
That-
your quarters in.
That's just
Yeah.
how it was back then, though.
Yeah. On some games,
guess-
but Mario wasn't that way though.
Yeah, I
Mario,
mean, they
you
do have
just
the
restart
level
the area.
select, but that's
true.
Yeah, you just start over the level with Mario. So
Yeah, it's weird. Some games knew the future, and some games were like, "Fuck the future," because they saw the future and they realized, "Wait, we're just a developer."
And Mario is like way longer too, but I mean, still,
Yeah, yeah. Mario, I don't know if Mario is as hard as Sonic. I don't know if it.
it's not. Plus, there's like warps, so you can basically get from the beginning of the game to like the very end.
Yeah, that's true. There's not warps in Sonic. There's just death. There's just dying.
There's just death.
You jump off. You try to jump into anything, and it just kills you. All right. So thank you guys for hanging out. We will see you again next week. Until then.
Enjoy the nude.
Time to get good.
Cameron has coronavirus.
Live always in the nude.
Yeah!